So the video is now recording. Okay, Morgan.
Yeah?
I'm going to count you in, and you're going to say it loud and proud into the microphone, okay? Just like you practiced. Are you ready? You just say, you ready?
Ready?
Okay, I'm going to count you in. 5, 4, 3.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and welcome to TMLX 21, live from Palma's kitchen.
Well done, Morgan. Welcome to episode 1809 of Toronto Mic'd. Proudly brought to you by retrofestive.ca, Canada's pop culture and Christmas store. Great Lakes Brewery. Order online for free local home delivery in the GTA. Palma Pasta. Enjoy the taste of fresh, homemade Italian pasta and entrees from Palma Pasta in Mississauga and Oakville. Blue Sky Agency. Ask Doug Mills about how Silent delivers the space to focus, collaborate, and recharge. Nick Iones. He's the host of Building Toronto's Skyline and Building Success. 2 podcasts you ought to listen to. Kindling. Go to shopkindling.ca for free 1-hour cannabis delivery. I think Canada Kev is doing that right now. Recyclemyelectronics.ca. Committing to our planet's future means properly recycling our electronics of the past. And Ridley Funeral Home. Pillars of the community since 1921. Welcome everybody to TMLX 21! Woo! Elvis, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I've had my cannoli, I've had a double espresso, and I'm already into the Great Lakes Brewery beer. It's good stuff.
How was Morgan with her cold open?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
She's one of a kind.
Everybody, a round of applause for Morgan. I have an announcement from Morgan. Morgan, do you still have any more scrunchies or earrings for sale? She's nodding. Okay.
I bought a scrunchie. Right here.
So let me hold it up for the audience. Morgan has made Blue Jays scrunchies and other scrunchies and earrings, and she's selling everything. I think it's like $5 a pop, cash only. Morgan's at this table to my left. Support a good cause. Support a good cause. Elvis, we're back. It's an honor to have you here. Tell everybody about how much better this room looks today.
I can't believe it's been a year, first of all, since we've done this. And this is unbelievable. This place here is just a treasure for Mississauga, GTA West. This is an amazing place up here.
What about Oakville? Can Oakville come here?
Yeah, it's GTA West.
Burlington?
Yeah, this is GTA West.
What about the Hamilton?
You're the guy who knows all the fucking places in Toronto, the neighborhoods. You know it's GTA West.
So I want to paint a picture, and then we're going to get into it.
This is new Mississauga, I think.
This is a... Look at the skyline behind me. It's beautiful.
Mississauga code.
So I want to thank Palma Pasta for hosting us today. And not only hosting us, everybody's eating for free. If I find out one of you, except for the guy in the headphones, if I find out any of you paid for your meal, I'm going to be angry. So make sure you get the voucher for the free meal. Also, I just want to say, I see a bunch of first-timers here. Isn't it awesome that the 21st TMLX event, and there's so many first-timers here?
Yeah,
This is my co-host, Elvis.
This is my 22nd one, so.
Okay, what a segue. I wanted to open, I thought, do I open this episode with one of the many celebrities in the room?
There are celebrities in the room?
There are celebrities in the room. Mark Hebsher, who we're going to talk to soon, is signing books.
For the record, he's pointing at an empty chair.
There's books over there. But we'll let Hebsy talk about that, okay?
It's an empty chair.
What if I told you, Elvis, that somebody in attendance today is at their 21st TMLX event?
I would not believe it.
You'd call me a liar.
Yeah, absolutely. You're a fucking liar.
Whoa!
There you go.
Working blue today. There's some children in the crowd here.
It's fine.
Welcome to the program, Langer.
Boo.
21 for 21.
Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that.
So on your name tag, Langer, you have number 97.
Yes, I have 97.
What is that? What does that mean?
So that we were supposed to put on our name tag the episode number of our favorite episode. Episode 97 was the first appearance of Colleen Rushwell.
I love Colleen Rushwell.
I know, and she loves you, and that's why I picked that one. I won't go into too much detail because Monica is here, but let's say there was some frustration and chemistry.
Wow.
Speaking of book signings, Langer's got some fan fiction about you and Colleen that he's going to be selling out of his trunk.
Was that the risque photo?
Yes.
Wasn't there a risque? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
No, that's not
And
the
then was
risque
it?
photo.
No, isn't that, or is that the children's group?
That is Splash and Boots.
Right, the children's group, right? With the.
Oh, it was cold outside that day.
Yeah.
So there's another voice we've all heard. I want to introduce somebody else, okay? I wanted to have the show open with Langer to say thank you for coming to every single TMLX event.
Thank you.
21 for 21.
21. Wow.
But
That's
also
more
on
episodes
the
than you've
mic,
listened to.
I sometimes refer to him as the VP of sales. Sometimes I refer to him as the VP of no sales.
More accurate, yes.
He's also known as Tyler Campbell.
Hello.
Tyler, you're the real MVP.
Oh, please. Please.
What number
Please,
does he have on his name tag?
Tyler drove me today to this event, and you did a heck of a job on the Hodge, what is it, Hodge100.com?
Hodge100.com.
What did you think of the Dave Hodge 100?
He always brings it. The man cares about music, and it's always great to hear his list. Frank Turner, always good to hear what he's been up to, and Dave has his finger on the pulse. But yeah, no, always great to see Dave and hear Dave.
How many bands did you know?
I knew probably half.
What about this Rustin guy? He keeps
Oh, yeah.
dominating these lists.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a country guy.
All right.
What's
is
the-
he here today?
Rustin
What-
Kelly, yeah, he's here.
Rustin Kelly.
What's the number you have on your name tag?
I don't remember what number, but Gino Vanelli is my favorite episode of Toronto Mike.
It's the only episode I've ever listened to. It's so great.
This is an important, we did a recap episode.
was right.
so great.
Yeah.
I loved it so much.
So this year, the lovely Stephanie Wilkinson, everybody applause for Stephanie. She's responsible for the name tags. And in addition to getting your name on the name tag, you have to shout out your favorite episode of Toronto Mic'd.
Me.
So you're calling, what is yours, Elvis?
It's 1809. 1809.
So we're going to do something we should have done a long time ago, Elvis. We're going to cycle through guests quickly this year.
Right.
But let's do a little housekeeping off the top. Okay?
Sure.
So I mentioned to everybody that Palma Pasta is feeding you, but they always forget to feed you and I, Elvis. Okay. We're going to record for 3 hours. But Tyler and I just lugged 4 cases of fresh craft beer from Great Lakes Brewery.
I sure did.
In the back of this room, you'll find a blue bucket there, and it is full of fresh craft beer from Great Lakes Brewery. Help yourself. Right?
Go nuts. Free beer.
If you're over 19.
Stuff them in your pockets. Take 'em home.
Morgan, you got to drink the hot pop, okay? You're not 19 yet. Okay, so thank you to Great Lakes Brewery for that. But also, I see people have gifts. We can now reveal, because I can see them, they're like leg lamps from A Christmas Story, courtesy of retrofestive.ca. Is Ty the Christmas guy here? Okay. Thank you, Ty the Christmas guy, for giving. Did everybody get one? Everybody got a leg lamp?
Oh my God, he's here.
If you didn't get a leg lamp, Ty the Christmas guy is in the back to my left in the back corner. He also sent over a t-shirt for me to wear. I'm wearing a shirt from Retro Festive.
Oh, very nice.
It's a Weezer Christmas shirt.
Very nice.
Don't get jealous, Elvis.
You
He's
look
got
just
one
like
for you.
Buddy Holly.
Ooh-wee-oo. I look just like Buddy Holly. So those are the gifts. I wanted to make sure we shouted them out. We're going to open the show before I get to others. Again, did I thank you enough, Tyler?
You sure did, and I feel thanked.
But you're an FOTM Hall of Famer.
I feel
I am a Hall of Famer.
How many Hall of Famers are here today?
3,
How many people are in the Hall of Fame?
7.
So 4 less Hall of Famers after today.
I have a recording from one of them I'm going to play in a moment. But In fact, let me play the recording that Stu Stone made for this special event, and then I want the quick update on the Neil Young incident with the cannabis I can only assume was purchased from shopkindling.ca. The Andrew Ward, Canada Kev, Tyler, I want to just have this discussion because
I have some thoughts on that.
Okay, so
Yeah, we haven't heard from Langer on the record.
we're gonna give a minute to Stu Stone, and then Langer, Tyler on Neil Young Gate, and then Hebsey and others, and this is gonna be a great day. The room's filling up quick.
It's a packed house.
Yeah, you gotta paint a picture for the listenership. Beautiful room, beautiful crowd. I got a leg lamp, everybody. Let's applaud me, everybody.
Thank
I
you
got a
very
leg
much.
lamp.
It's a major award.
Seriously, Ty the Christmas guy is giving the first 75 people here a leg lamp. And I was joking with him. We might not have 7 people here, but we're going to get...
I don't know why you're always worried. I mean, there's never been less
just
than
sandbagging.
500 people here.
roll with... Come on, you didn't take an improv class? Come on. Yes, and. Okay. This, everybody, this is FOTM Hall of Famer Stu Stone.
TMLX 21. 21. There have been 21 TMLX events, and this might be the biggest one yet. To all the people who are listening right now, you are in for a real treat. For those attending in person, you are getting complimentary pasta, beverages, you are getting complimentary entertainment, you are getting an opportunity to get a signature from Mark Hebsher on his brand new book, which features stories about his Zeta being a bookie. There is going to be holiday cheer. There is going to be Blue Jays sad, bittersweet hugs. There's going to be reunions with friends that you've only heard on the show and other friends you've only made through the show. What a wonderful experience to bring everybody together for this TMLX event. I wish I was there to be a part of it, but I'm here. I'm here to bless this. And I ask the podcast gods to bless all of the people in attendance, all of the people who are listening, all of the people who believe in Toronto Mike and his mission of goodwill. Happy holiday season. May you have nothing but happiness, health, and maybe some laughter along the way ahead of you. And it all starts right now.
He was so trying to be on the next episode of Dark Side of the Ring with that promo. He's totally trying to cut a promo there.
If we play our cards right, we might be the next episode. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to crack open my fighting weight octopus wants to fight. I got the fighting weight because if I have a couple of these, I want to remember people's names. If I have the regular octopus, I'll start slurring
The
my
octopus
speech.
is a good one.
So this
I
is
love
the fighting
octopus
weight.
wine.
It's a lower alcohol, so it's a...
Is that new? That's new.
It's pretty new. You can grab one, Elvis. You'll love it. But
No.
let me just pass the mic to Tyler and Langer. Just give us the update on what you remember from that day at Neil Young.
Okay, so if you listened to the FOTM cast in October, you would have heard the details of my adventures at Neil Young.
So 2 people heard that.
Exactly.
That's too many as far as I'm
I
concerned.
know. So if really, I mean, let's be honest. Tyler Campbell told a great story. He doesn't have much, really, so I'll let him have that. What I can add to it is this. When I walked into the freshwater stage that day, I thought, how can I get my friends free water? And my plan was hatched from that moment.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, how long have you been working
Oh,
on
he's
that
been sitting on
line?
that. Workshopping it.
He's been
Since October 19th, or August 19th.
Tyler, I want to just say once again, I witnessed the love you have for Langer. We do this gimmicky bit here where you guys hate each other, but you were there for my man Langer, 21 for 21. You were there in his time of need. He was down for the count.
He was down.
He wasn't down. He was in a wheelchair from what I remember, from what I saw in the pictures.
No, they were dragging me around.
I threw him over my shoulder and I carried him.
That was so great.
So-
in the wheelchair.
Everyone, much love to my driver, the great VP of Sales, Langer, 21 for 21. We're going to cycle quickly
Yeah.
through the guests today.
Thank you.
Could I please
Have a great
get
day.
on my left, could I get a Dave Charles? Dave, are you stuffing your face full of Palma over there? Okay. Dave, you're on this mic. Is Mark Hebsher in the room? Oh, he's okay, well, his handler, Serena. You want to go on and warm it up for him?
His handler.
When you're as big as Hebsey, you get a handler here. So, does that mean he's not coming on the mic right now? Okay, so Dave, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm really great. This is a fantastic venue. How'd you pull this one off?
Tell us again how much your wife loves Palma pasta.
Oh, she's Italian. Rita Cugini. So she knows a good veal sandwich and a good chicken sandwich. And we're going to do shopping after, by the way, after we do the interview.
Lieve Fumka, while I listen and chat with my dear FOTM friend here, Dave Charles, come on this mic to say hi. You can be the opening act for Hebsey. So how is life, man? You look great.
I feel great. I'm still hurting from the Blue Jays. That really hurt.
See, I'm going to check in of Lieve Fumka, an FOTM Hall of Famer, because then when Hebsey takes this seat, you can ask Hebsey your Blue Jay. You and Hebsey can do the Blue Jay chat here.
We were commiserating about the loss, but you know.
Get right on that mic, Lieve Fumka, and say hello to the FOTMs listening at TMLX 21.
Hello, FOTMs.
Yay.
Can I say something?
Well, I'm going to ask you a question, then you can say anything.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I'm just really tired.
Okay, yeah, we want a thorough health update because some of us have been praying for you, some of us have been thinking about you.
Okay, so my chemo pill regimen got changed to see if that would help, if it would work with my fatigue and my side effects. And my side effects are gone, but my fatigue is not.
So low energy?
Yes.
Can you give some of that to Elvis?
I like how you have to define fatigue for everyone in the room.
Yes.
But I think it was last TMLX at Palma's Kitchen.
Yeah.
You made the
that I was
exciting
in
pronouncement that
remission.
you're in remission.
Yes, and I'm still in remission.
Okay.
As long as I take my chemo pill.
Okay, I take a pill every day too.
Yes, but it hasn't helped you.
You know what? If you can, I don't know, prick me here.
I'm not
with that
touching
little
your
Will you
prick at
please?
all.
yours, I will just spill out onto the floor. Like, my blood is like water. Just gonna spill onto the Palma Kitchen floor. I want to tell you how, because you're kind of speaking for the Broad Squad because the other members don't want to speak right now. But on their behalf, I just want to say, it takes a village to do this. I couldn't do this without the Broad Squad. I love you guys, and I want to say thank you. And let's all applaud the Broad Squad. That's Moose Grumpy. That's Stephanie Wilkinson. That's Lieve Fumka, an FOTM Hall of Famer. Thank you.
Now, may I say something?
Yes.
Okay, quick story. I was with my other podcast family,
You're cheating on me.
yes, last night. And this woman had said, "Oh, I met Toronto Mike, and I met Leslie and cousin Jano at Al Grego's birthday party."
Right. His 50th.
And she had said she was amazed at what nice people are in the FOTMs. And I said, yes,
That's
because
strange.
we have a great community. And Al Grego, with his produce stand, also has a great community. So I have to be equal
I like how
love
she wants
for
to make
both.
sure. But first of all, you know Al's going to get on the mic, and I'm going to give him so much love. So much love. We love Al Grego on this program.
Yes.
I was going to share this with Al. I'll just tell you quickly. I was downtown to see FOTM Ron James last night. Monica and I were downtown. So I was meeting Monica there because she works near there, but I biked there and we were going to go train back. So I'm at Union Station to get my ass to Mimico. I'm giving you great detail here, but this is all the way to say I saw so many people in 69 Shore hockey jerseys, and I said, that's Shoresy.
Yes.
And that's Al Grego's podcast.
That's right.
Okay, shout out to the podcast, the
Yeah.
Produce Stand.
The produce stand, yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right, so shout out to the Produce Stand. I'm going to do a lot of shout outs today.
Al Grego has 2 podcasts?
He's got like a corporate
Multiple.
one.
And he's award-winning
Are we
as
allowed
well.
to talk about the corporate one? They're not sponsoring us right now. Okay.
What? We can talk about it, can't we?
I don't know. He didn't cut a check.
Oh, it's
Okay.
that kind of. This
Just
is that kind of
kidding.
show.
I'm just messing with you. Thank you so much. We're gonna get Hebsey in here.
Hey, you know
Hebsey-
that guy with the headphones that stole a lunch? He just left.
Well, now
Shocker.
I can say this now. Everybody in this room right now is here for TMLX 21. Everybody.
yeah, except for that. Yeah.
'Cause he's
Now
gone.
that guy's gone.
So,
That was amazing.
Dave Charles, Hebsey can now hear you. What were you gonna say about the Blue Jays at Hebsey? And then I want to just make sure Hebsey knows we're gonna talk about his book for a moment. But what were you gonna
2
say?
outs away from the World Series. I mean, I'm still hurting on that. The play with Izzy, everybody's questioning that. But I really think the play that pissed me off the most was when the ball lodged at the bottom of the fence. That ball was able to be taken out and thrown back.
Absolutely.
That was a bad call, and I called the umpires on that one. So I think we got screwed out of a World Series, really.
What say you, Hebsy man?
He's absolutely right. 100% correct.
It's the only time that's ever happened.
At the Dome.
Yeah, right.
He could have easily gone to the ball and picked it up, okay? It wasn't lodged in there. You didn't need like a crowbar to get it out. You just reach down, pick the ball up. But they influenced the umpires, and the umpires went, "Oh, it's the Dodgers." And of course, there was, I'm sure the gambling companies had something going on there. And there's always suspicion when you see something like that happen. Is this game on the level, or are they trying to screw the Blue Jays? And, well, leave it up to your own vices, I guess.
And you're still hurting, Dave.
Very much so. I
Yeah,
mean,
damn right he should be.
I mean, the whole country. It's not just the Toronto team. This is Canada's team. And there's a lot of fans right across coast to coast who love these guys. You know, people say, "Oh, the no-name Blue Jays, who have you got?" You know, bunch of. It was a great team. Team. I use the word team because that's what we were this year, and we're going to be that next year. Just like the Raptors are playing team basketball, that's going to win every time.
It's the best. The
You know
best
what?
ambassador for Toronto sports is Dave Charles.
Dave Charles, everybody. Hey, give an applause to Dave Charles. You got your Palma pasta?
I ate it already. It was delicious.
And you're a regular customer of Palma pasta.
Oh yeah, my wife and I shop here all the time.
Does your wife want to jump on the mic?
I don't know. she's waving her head.
She says no.
She
No
said
way, she says. No way. Okay,
she can translate into Italian though. She can do the whole show in
Dave,
Italian.
as a radio guy, a radio veteran, you'll appreciate, we learned from our mistakes, Elvis and I, that we get comfy with a guest and we go 21 minutes off the top.
Well, who is that guy back? The guy who told the story?
First of all, that man has a name. His name is FOTM Kevin Shea.
Right, okay.
So
Is he
Kevin
here?
We know Kevin.
And
Does-
Kevin
Hebsy's
Shea,
gotta have a story.
He's not here because his partner's son is moving to Prince Edward County. I got the whole story. He's not here. But I'm glad I gave FOTM Kevin Shea 21 minutes off the top of that episode because it was an amazing story.
It was fantastic.
We have the attention span. We have the attention span for 21-minute stories, right, everybody?
If it's a good story, I want to hear it.
So Dave, I hate to kick you out, but we're gonna cycle crazy because I want to say hi to Rob Del Mundo because don't you have to get to the PWHL? Okay, we're gonna say hi to Rob Del Mundo. Hebsy, tell everybody that about the book and what you're willing to do today.
Oh, what am I willing to do
Like
today?
the fact that
I
you'll
can
sign
stand-
books.
I can do headstands. I can do yoga poses.
Prove it.
I can have a trivia contest right now. I'll beat anybody in trivia. Let's go. Any questions you've got, I can answer. And of course, I'm here to promote the book Madness: The Rise and Ruin of Sports Media because nobody in legacy media wants to interview me and hear me tell them that they're going to lose their jobs.
Is that right?
Right?
Like, so CP24.
Yeah, no, they don't want to interview because it's like, wait a second, the ruin of sports media. Are you saying that our business is going down the tubes? And well, not exactly. So, but in the meantime, yeah, if you want, I have that and my first book, The Greatest Athlete You've Never Heard of.
What about CBC?
I'll be over there and I'll be selling books and, you know, I'll pretty much do anything to sell a book, right?
Okay,
Take
so
pictures,
everybody-
personal autographs, you know.
Yeah.
I may have to pay out.
I have an observation to make,
Yeah.
Hebsy, before you disappear.
Yeah.
We have standing room only. Are you seeing this?
This is insane.
But we need chairs.
Well, you got a couple.
But we don't know
here,
who these
but-
people are. Do we know that these
Yeah, I
people
know.
are actually here for the show?
100%.
No, they
I
heard-
reckon
yeah.
they're all here for the TML.
I think it's the guy in the headphones. He's sending people up. He's sending his family up.
Isn't this by invitation only, Mike? I was told invitation only.
That was just for you.
Oh.
But this is an important message for anybody who can do this. Maybe this is a VP of sales job. Remember that room where they had all these foldable chairs?
Yeah.
What if we brought out some chairs? I don't want people to have to stand. Could you get chairs? Langer, would you help your BFF, Tyler, get some chairs? Because this is a bigger crowd than we are used to.
Make it like the TTC, like, you know, let the elderly or those who, you know, maybe might have trouble standing.
Of course,
you
Langer's
know,
wearing
give
a
up your
Dick
seat
jersey.
for some, right?
Oh, yeah, so
Langer's wearing a Dick jersey.
Did someone say to you need a bigger room, Mike? Like,
you know what?
Like in
We might
Jaws,
have
you
to
need a
take-
bigger boat?
you're going to need a bigger
You're
boat.
going to need a bigger room.
Love that line, Hebsy.
That's a great line.
Hebsy, I'm surprised. Like, CBC won't even talk to you about
Oh,
this.
God, no.
What a great book.
No, well, I want to say no. I think that, you know, they're kind of like, well, What's he going to say during the interview that's going to...
You know who's listening right now? Ian Handsome Man Thing is listening right now.
Ian Handsome?
I could send him a personal note and say the National needs Hebsy on to talk about this madness.
He's a traitor.
I can see that now. I can see that.
Say
Before we
that.
get to our top story in the Middle East, let's talk to the author of a new book about sports media and how it's going down the tubes.
Wait, Elvis made an interesting comment since Ian is listening.
Yeah, does he have his American passport yet?
So remind us, why do you think Ian Hanno-Mansing is a traitor?
Because he's a traitor.
But just remind us why.
I can't even remember why I don't like him. I just know that I don't like him because he's pro-America.
Because of that episode he did where they discussed what it might look like if Canada was 51st state?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's
So-
like giving credence. He was giving like space to the whole idea that Canada was going to be a 51st state or could be a 51st state, and it's just ridiculous. It wasn't journalistic at all. It was him trying to get into people's headlines or whatever, and it clearly worked because I'm still pissed off about it, except for he, didn't think of the consequences of doing that.
Oh, there's one less listener to this podcast.
Ian, Elvis speaks for Elvis. Love you, buddy. I want to say hi to Rob Del Mundo before he goes to, what is there, a Scepters game today? Tell us on the mic. Get right on there.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Today's the Toronto Scepters home opener. Heading straight from here to Coca-Cola Coliseum. They won their opening game against Minnesota last week, so here we go. Yep.
Okay, so why do they keep scheduling the PWHL opener the same day we do TMLX?
This is the second year in a row, and I keep texting Jana Hefford. I love her, but it's like, what are you doing? And she says, don't send me this stuff anymore, Robbie. Just
She's
for,
gonna,
for exaggeration, may or may not have happened. Love you, Heff. But
Hebsy,
yeah.
what do you think of the Scepters?
The what? Mike, you have to understand something, all right? There's only so many leagues, so many teams, so many players, so many color schemes, so many nicknames that I can remember, that I think the human mind can only take in so much.
Right.
Right? You can't possibly know the starting lineup or who the players are for the Toronto Scepters and also know about the WNBA and the PWHL and the NWSL and the American Hockey League and the OHL and tennis and golf. It's like ridiculous. So I give Rob a lot of credit for being able to follow the sport and talk about it,
Oh, thank
you know, as an observer, because I don't really know anything about the league.
There's a lot going on.
Or the players. I know that Sarah Nurse plays, right?
Yeah.
But not
I
for
don't
us
know.
anymore.
But I don't
She's
know
in
where she
Vancouver now.
plays, and I don't know enough about the league or the nicknames or the color schemes. But I'd like to know more.
Okay, well, Rob, you're covering this event, right? Where
I
do
am.
we read your writings and such?
So you can go to hockeyhotstove.com. It's a hockey website that's owned and operated by former NHL player Chris Therien. So that's I'm the PWHL contributor for that one. Myself and then another American colleague Rachel are writing for that one. So yeah.
Rob, you know I love seeing you at these events. We're
I love you
cycling
having
quick
them.
this year. Everybody, give it up for Rob Del Mundo.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy
All right,
the
Rob.
Scepters.
Rob, thanks for buying my book too. Really, I owe you. Okay. Thank
Did you
very
sign
much.
Rob's book?
Of course, as soon as I got in, man.
Of course he signed it.
Rob and Dale were waiting for me.
For the new
They
arrivals,
were lined up at 7:30 this morning. They thought I was going to be here early.
Joe Louis, would you mind taking the Rob Del Mundo spot for a moment here, please? So, reminder to the newcomers, Mark Hebsher brought copies of his fantastic new book, fist bump, but don't disconnect me.
you, man.
Madness. Okay, Madness, great book about sports media, the rise and ruin of sports media. Hebsy can sign your copy. Is it $20 a selfie?
No, it's wait, just a second, Mike. Don't undercut me. The book's it's a $30 book, and now it's 20. No, it's 30.
No,
it's
the
$30.
selfie. The selfie. Is
Oh no,
$20.
no, the $30. The selfies are free, and they got a beautiful gift bag. Serena's got gift bag, a bookmarker for you. So you're not walking out just holding the book, right? Or it's in a shopping bag. You got a nice gift bag. It's a nicely presented. It's $30. I'll take pictures. We'll sign autographs. We'll schmooze.
So
How
go
much-
meet Hebsy. Go ahead, Elvis.
How much is the other book?
The other book's $20. They're the greatest
Greatest
athlete you've
Athlete.
never heard of.
Greatest
Yeah. So
That's a good one.
That's $20, right? That's the first book. Because normally, I don't know, that's a collector's edition, though. There's only 11 copies left that I know of in the world.
Wow.
Unless I reorder it from the publisher.
Give it up, everybody, for Mark Hebsher.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Mike.
You're the best, Hebsy. You know what I think about you. Now, I'm going to say hello to a gentleman we know in the TMU. That's the Toronto Mike universe. We know him as Joe Louis. Joe Louis, how you doing, buddy?
I'm feeling kind of weird right now. I'm normally up here after a bit of a shit show has taken place, where I get to opine on what's gone down. You know, like the
So there's
rushing the
been
stage
no-
incident from last year was why going mental.
Now he's right there, so be nice. We
You
love
think
Alan's
I
wife.
have opinions? This guy's got opinions.
But you know, opinions are like assholes.
Everybody's got one.
Did you buy a scrunchie from my daughter? That's what I want to know. She's selling scrunchies, everybody. Morgan's selling scrunchies. Hebsy's selling books. This is like Lollapalooza.
I can't believe how many people are here, Mike.
I know.
This is insane.
Did we get more chairs? That's what I want to know here.
There's people standing like sunglasses, people in sunglasses at the back
You know
because
what?
they can't.
Sir
the
Jerry,
bright
come on
lights.
this mic right now. Well, yeah, Sir Jerry's here. Okay. So Joe Louis, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. And thank you to Palma Pasta for feeding everybody.
Everybody, a round of applause for Palma Pasta again. I'm going to do that all day. Remind me, what's your favorite episode? Let me see. Molly Johnson,
Oh,
everybody.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Who else put Molly Johnson on their name tag?
Classic.
No.
I like it when aggressive guests
Jim
make you
Shedden's
uncomfortable.
here. Jim Shedden put Alan Zweig on his, one of my favorite episodes as well is Alan Zweig. But we need to give credit to Carlo. I don't think he'll come on the mic. He's very shy. But the reason you discovered the wonder that is the TMU, the Toronto Mike Universe, is because of your friend Carlo.
Who was a fan long before me, and through a connection with where I live and some movies that Stu Stone has made, he introduced me to the TMU and Toronto Mite.
Can you remind us really quickly, because Stu will be listening, tell me quickly the story of how you came to hate FOTM Hall of Famer Stu Stone.
I despise Stu Stone.
Yeah, get right on it.
I despise Stu Stone for making the movie The Haunted House on Kirby Road. It continues to haunt me as someone who lives on Kirby Road, with people wandering onto my property in the middle of the night looking for a haunted house when there is clearly not a haunted house. And, Mike, do ghosts exist?
No.
They do not exist.
We rest our case, Your Honor.
But wait, do you like Stu now?
I love Stu now.
Yeah, yeah. See, I still don't like Ian. I don't like Ian, but I like Stu. I've
right.
always liked Stu.
Ian, will you take the spot of Joe Louis here, please? I'd like to welcome back to Toronto Mike one of my favorite FOTMs. Can I say that? Yeah. Sir Jerry Levitan. Sir Jerry, how you doing, buddy? Get right on that mic.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
That's low key, Sir Jerry. What's going on? You took some kindling.ca?
I'm going to rev up.
Did you see McCartney in Hamilton?
I did. I went with two of my kids, and it was quite stupendous. It was quite stupendous.
So I saw, maybe because I follow you on the Facebook, as we used to call it,
Right.
but I saw footage of your daughter reacting to, was it Blackbird? What was it, yesterday? What was it?
Yeah, my youngest daughter is 14, and he played Blackbird just on the guitar. That's awesome. And she welled up with emotion, like just the...
It was beautiful to see.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
The Beatles are good, eh? Top three, I'd say, of all time.
And just
Who
for
are
them-
the other two?
Can I guess from you? Aerosmith and Kiss.
No. Top three Beatles songs.
I thought you were doing top three bands.
Top three Beatles songs.
I thought you were going to say Shania Twain.
No.
I just heard a podcast about Mutt Lange. Very interesting. Mutt Lange. You ever heard of this guy?
Yeah.
Not Langer. Different Lang.
Yeah, different Lang.
Okay. I want to remind the listenership that when you were a teenager, Jerry, were you 14? How old were you when you met John Lennon?
14. It was 1969. I snuck into the Toronto hotel room that I thought he'd be in, and he let me hang with him for the day and into the evening, and taped a little interview. And many years later, I turned it into a short animated film and was nominated for an Oscar.
I think it was a year ago that you told that full story here.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're, and
Yeah.
such a great story. That was absolutely amazing.
And I'm still in touch with Yoko and Sean Lennon. I've
Really?
done stuff with them. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I've been to the Dakota. Yoko invited me for lunch
Wow.
a few years ago. So.
What is in their world today? What are they doing?
Well, Yoko's 92, 93, and she's not.
Is she
doing
that old?
Oh yeah, she was older than John.
Wow, but she's not that. Wow.
Yeah. But Sean
And
is.
Paul is like 80 something, right?
Yeah, 83.
The fact that he's still touring is
It's crazy.
Crazy.
3-hour show.
He might show up
Nonstop.
today.
That's unbelievable.
He's there, right?
Is Paul McCartney here?
Right there.
By the way,
Hey, Paul.
Sir Jerry, you're smarter than us. Can I say that?
Well, if you want.
Okay.
It's a stupid thing to say, but if you...
You see? That's more evidence he's smarter than us.
He's very smart. Do you remember the John Lennon story that he told here?
First of all, he's been over for his own episode. You should listen to it.
Well, last year, there was multiple stories that were just amazing. That was...
I think Sir Jerry is amazing. I do want to cycle through guests quickly, but I do want Sir Jerry, before I say hello to Ian Service, can you just describe the room here? I feel like you're the kind of articulate, smart guy.
Yeah.
What do you see here?
I see happy people getting ready for Christmas and in
other non-denominational holidays.
Well, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for that correction. In a great Italian supermarket.
And this is like legit. This is the fullest room we've had here, right, Elvis?
This is standing room only to
Hold on a second.
say the least.
This is Elvis?
Yes.
This is Elvis.
Holy, get out of... It's true, you didn't die.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I've been alive this whole time. And there's more people coming.
So I'm going to shout out some faces I see in the crowd, and then we're going to cycle fast.
Mike
You need to help
Richards
me.
just came.
Mike Richards is in the room. Reshmi Nair is in the... Really? Can you get Anthony here? Okay, so we have an issue here.
This is insane.
Moose Grumpy, who's helping us immensely, has run out of lunch tickets.
Yeah.
But that's unacceptable. I'm going to talk to the owner on the mic and tell him everybody at TMLX 21 gets a free lunch.
You know what's also interesting is that there's a bald man convention at the back of the room. There's 3 bald men that... The only 3 bald men in the room are actually... you got to go to the back.
That's in the Bible. 3
There's
bald men.
3 bald men in the back.
They come see Jesus.
I think you should make the bald men who aren't at the back room go to the back room.
They have frankincense and myrrh.
Well, the baldies go to the back. Now, remember, we're cycling quick, Elvis, so we're going to kick Sir Jerry off.
Yep.
No problem.
And
Sir Jerry, thank you. As always.
Is Reshmi Nair here? Reshmi. I'm looking around the room. Is Reshmi Nair here? I literally got a note that Reshmi is here. Ian Service, say hello to everybody while I see where Reshmi is.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, Ian?
I'm slightly offended. I don't know what I did to Perry.
When you started
Elvis.
talking about Ian, come on up, I was like, oh shit, he's here. Well, that's fine. I'd say to his face, but
Yeah, of
I
course.
like this Ian.
Oh, okay.
This Ian,
Different Ian.
we go way back.
All right.
Yeah. Me and you go way back. I like this guy.
I made friends of friends because I knew you.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Tell that
Yes, I
story.
remember that.
So a bunch of startup nerds in March this year, we're doing something called Tech Skis, and we take over like one of the elitist ski resorts along Collingwood there, and I met a friend of Elvis's, and I was like, hey, how do you know Elvis? So yeah, open doors to know people.
Hilarious. Small world.
Definitely.
Small world.
I want to thank you, Ian, for your technical support in making sure Toronto Mic'd episodes are...
How many episodes in did he join the universe, the TMU, as you call it?
I was
Do you
probably
remember?
around 1,000 maybe ish. No, probably less than that.
And what were you do? How did you serve up your podcast before that? Mike, he's in guest mode right now.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's trying to. So you figure 1,000 episodes in? I thought it would have been sooner than that.
Well, actually, kind of was sooner, but like we didn't formalize our relationship until then.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you have the secret codes to all of the episodes in the back end.
Definitely. But Mike also has a backup copy. So if everything blows up, we're all covered.
And where are we allowed to say where the data center is?
Yeah, sure. The data center's in Milton.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
What?
Pull the plug.
No, it's...
Do you want to say hi?
Redundant air conditioners, redundant power, redundant generators.
You got to go around.
It's
some guy Marv. He's also bald. Marv, you got to go to the back when you're done.
Okay. Ian Service. I want everybody to give a round of applause to Ian Service.
Ooh.
He is
Ian.
in service to the podcast.
I'm hoping Jim Shedden will take your seat.
All right.
Would you? Okay, so Jim Shedden is going to be on my left. I now see where Reshmi was. She's back here now. So, yes, thank you for being here, Reshmi Nair. She's got her meal. We're going to get Reshmi on in a moment. But please, we're going to cycle super fast
You
now,
remember
okay?
who I am, right? You keep telling me this, but okay.
Introduce yourself and remind us. Of course I know who you are, but remind the audience who you are.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay. You probably all don't know me, but you've heard me on the air. I
No.
run something called the Ultimate Radio of Toronto.
Oh,
Sheer
this
radio.
guy. I know you. Yeah.
So we do the top 1,000 artists and their songs of all time. And we play Toronto Mike episodes every Sunday night.
Bless your heart.
That's what we do.
Where do I not listen to this on Sunday
So
night?
if you Google the Ultimate Radio of Toronto,
How dare you, Elvis?
Sheer Radio, you'll
He's
find
our
it.
guest.
he brought
My
stuff
updated-
before too.
I have 3 things I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Number 3.
this is the top 1,000 artists and their songs of all time, and you can get that. I'll actually give you a copy, Mike, and I'll give you a copy after.
All right, thank you very much.
I brought 3 copies. I don't know.
All right, the essential guide to the best 1,000 artists and their songs of all time, the ultimate countdown. I know number 1 is going to be AC/DC. I don't even need to
You
open
think
it
so?
up.
I put number 15 as the one you like, though.
Pearl
number
Jam.
15.
Tragically Hip.
Do
Rusty.
you remember what you told me?
Lowest of the low.
The band, actually, is what you told me.
The band.
Yeah.
I like the
Okay,
band.
so anyway, actually, my background in radio, I saw Mike Richards here, right?
Yeah, Mike Richards will be on the
So
mic in a moment.
I used to kind of be a shadow for both Russ McLeod and Roger Ashby. So that's
FOTM
how-
Roger Ashby. How dare you?
So that's how I know Mike Richards.
Oh my God.
There you go. I know him.
Mike,
But
I'm glad to see you, buddy. We're gonna get you on
that was
in
a
a
long
minute.
time ago, though. It was the 80s, 1989.
I remember the 80s.
So there you go. But that was my background. I was at the World Series, by the way. I was at that.
Were you
So
at
we
Game
can-
7?
I was at Game 7.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. Everyone can blame me.
Okay, is that number 2?
Okay, so number 2 is
Okay.
I do on our station the top 10 news stories of the year. Actually, we do the top 10 news stories of the week every time. But I did this fresh last week. The top 10 news stories of the year. Do you want to hear it?
If it's under 30 seconds, yes.
Okay, and I have a song that I wanted to sing too, so I'll do that.
You're next.
I'll do that really quickly. Usually it does take a minute. Okay, this is the top 10 news stories of the year for year ending
Okay, but talk fast.
2025. Okay, number 10. The wars continue in the world with Russia and Ukraine. And number 9, the Canada Post strike occurs and disrupts
Do you find
mail
this
service.
interesting, Elvis? I'm curious.
I do.
Okay.
I love lists.
Number
I
9.
love lists.
And number 8. In entertainment news, Oasis reunites and the Coldplay plays at the new Rogers Stadium. And Barry Manilow's in concert. And Superman comes back to the theaters. And number 7. In weather news, Toronto experiences record snowfalls in February and early snow in November. Okay, number 6.
This
Doug
is good.
Ford and the PC party wins a majority in the Ontario provincial election. Number 5. The Finch LRT opens hopefully in December of 2025 while we still wait for the Eglinton LRT subway. Number 4. Pope Francis passes away and Pope Leo XIV is elected.
Number 3.
Number 3 is
Number
Canada's
3.
elected. Canada elects a Liberal minority government and Mark Carney elected Prime Minister of
What could be
Canada.
bigger than
with
that?
slim
Number
majority.
2.
Number 2.
Number
is
2.
The sports news. Blue Jays have an amazing run and losing the World Series to the LA Dodgers.
This is the best.
And number 1, Donald Trump introduces tariffs around the world, including Canada. We have to negotiate. So there you go.
Okay.
That's our big thing.
Thank you. You're awesome.
Anyway, I have a song, but I'll sing it later if you want. It's sure tough for time.
Is Larry Fedoruk in the room?
All right. Thanks
This
very
is
much, guys.
amazing.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
This is
Marv,
amazing.
right?
I still
Marv.
need to know how it is, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, you gotta
listen
go
to this.
around because there's a cable. Watch out here.
You have to go this way.
Oh, you gotta go that way. I know. Okay, so
How do I-
a little housekeeping before I say hello to Jim
The
Jedden.
ultimate. Okay.
Did we get more lunch vouchers? Does anybody know? Thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. Did we get more lunch vouchers? Who am I talking to? Nobody in specific. Is Moose Grumpy here? Anyone in the Petrucci family? Okay, Moose, what's the word? So he'll be here in 5 minutes with more lunch vouchers. If he doesn't give us more lunch, we're gonna riot. Tell him we're gonna riot. Leslie's here. Oh, thank you, Leslie. She
Oh,
gave me a
thank you.
cookie.
Oh, thank you, Leslie.
Okay, so we're gonna say hello. We're gonna get you on the mic and Cousin Jano in a
I
minute.
friggin'. Okay. Moose Grumpy is looking very serious, giving Mike a lowdown here. Hi, Larry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
Right
Nice
on the
sweater.
mic,
You
Mr.
always
Fedoruk.
have a lovely sweater.
I always
a
have-
festive sweater.
I always have the same sweater. This
But it's
is-
a year later, so I can never remember which one is which.
It's the Run DMC Christmas sweater, and I wear it. It's a tradition now. I've worn it every year that I come here to this thing, I've worn it about 4 or 5 times, and I don't know what happens to it. It shrinks in the closet.
That's so strange.
I don't know how it.
That's my fault. My fault.
It just gets
My
a little
fault.
bit snugger every year, but it does.
Larry, I love seeing you. I want to ask you a specific question, but I'm going to just bring into this conversation FOTM Jim Shedden. How you doing, Jim?
Great. I managed to get my lunch before the vouchers ran out.
We're going to get more vouchers. As God is my witness, no one's going to leave here hungry.
All right.
How are you doing, Jim?
Great. It's, had an easy ride here. It was good.
Your name tag tells me your favorite episode of Toronto Mike is the Alan Zweig episode. Is it his first episode?
Actually, the last one.
You know what? I think his best episode was the last one.
Mm-hmm. I think he sort of got more of a understanding of how, what to do with your format, and it was moving because he was talking about his new film, which is about the survivors of suicide, the people who survived.
Lost a loved one to suicide. Yeah, and I think we kind of hit our stride. Like I think all future Alan Zweig visits will be like that one, because we have a comfortable rapport and we can just roll.
Right.
And I'm saying this knowing he's sitting right there.
He's sitting right there.
So did you come here with Alan, or you came here on your own?
No, I came here on my own. Yeah. So.
And I'm going to bring back Larry, because I think you can contribute to this. But Larry, what I'm looking for is the story, because I listened to your fine podcast, Later That Same Life. Who here listens to Later That Same Life with Larry Fedoruk? Good people.
Yay. Oh, thank you.
Good people.
Thank you very much.
Marv does too. Would you share quickly for us the story of your vinyl collection? I love hearing the story of what happened to your vinyl collection, but do it right on that mic.
I just got rid of my CDs, and it's the last format that I got rid of. Cassettes, DVDs, books even have been purged. But years ago, I decided to get rid of my vinyl. It's the 90s, and I decided it's finally time to get rid of 1,500 albums, which is, by the way, about 1,000 pounds of music and artwork and everything. And I see a sign that says, "We buy used vinyl," and I'm so excited. I'm like, yeah, man, I got first editions, I got Beatles, I got he's like, yeah, we pay 10 cents a pound. And
10 cents a pound?
10 cents a pound in the 90s. And I'm like, I'm so insulted. I was like, no way. And I stay insulted for about 6 months, and then finally I decide, you know what? I'm throwing these out rather than sell them for 10 cents a pound.
You did not.
Yeah. So,
stay tuned, Elvis.
So
it's a good story.
This is Etobicoke in the 90s, so you can just put stuff at the curb, and the next morning it's gone. So I haul everything out to the curb, save for 100 of the special albums that I'll never part with. And I put them out on the curb, and I'm lying in bed, and I'm going, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I can't do this. I can't sleep. This is ridiculous. These are my children. So I decided to set the alarm early before the garbage truck comes, and I'm going to run out there and haul them all back in the house and think of something else to do with these. And about 3 in the morning, I'm awakened in this quiet little suburban street by a big truck idling outside my house. And I run out to the window, and there's red lights, and it's a fire truck, and cops, and another fire truck. Quick story is somebody was walking by with a cigarette butt, flicked it in the garbage. They all burned.
Oh, no.
Yeah, at 3 in the morning, they all caught fire.
No.
It was a black pool of slime.
I was going to say to you, I will take them. If you still had them.
No, it was completely destroyed.
Oh, no.
And I'm looking at this the next day. It formed into this black, hardened, disgusting-looking sculpture of petroleum-based music.
Oh, no.
And I'm looking at it going, in there is Abbey Road and Sgt. Pepper's and
no.
Van Morrison and Carole King, and it's just gone.
Did you cry?
I was devastated.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was thinking of how all those albums used to go on my turntable with this little phonograph needle making all the music, and now I'm chopping away at it with a big sharp spade.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to break it into chunks. and that's how it went to the landfill.
So I think it's great to hear
And
that
that's
story.
That's how the vinyls went.
That's how the vinyls went. Is that a wild story? But Jim Shedden, do you still have a vast vinyl collection?
No, I have a very select vinyl selection.
Okay.
But, and do I regret it? I'm not really sure. I've so much stuff. You know, it's liberating and it's devastating.
And your favorite episode of Toronto Mike happens to be Alan Zweig, who directed the great documentary Vinyl.
And the sequel-ish called Records.
Yeah, we should talk. Okay, have you seen Vinyl?
I have not, but I want to now. And the quick postscript, by the way, you know those 100 albums that I saved?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about those. You still have them?
So we moved a few months later, and they went into a cardboard box in the basement, and the basement flooded.
Oh my God! Oh,
so
you're breaking my heart.
So fire and flood, and I don't know if I had any now, they'd be eaten by locusts because it was just. That's how, so they're gone. They're gone. It's my parents were right. It was the devil's music, and the devil by fire and flood destroyed the vinyl.
Oh my goodness! They're gonna get locusts next.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! That is heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
That is
But
absolutely heartbreaking.
These are the kinds of stories you get on Later That Same Life with Larry Fedoruk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
prior to that podcast, which I love.
Now that's a podcast I would listen to.
Well, why aren't you
it's
listening?
there.
It's there. It's free. It's free. It serves
it free?
up every week.
Yes, it's
of course, it's free. But it's this. He had another podcast which was great called When I Was 8, which you should also go. It's like the Wonder Years in like Saskatchewan or something like that.
Yeah, it's like Wonder Years, Stand By Me,
Yeah.
a mix of all of that. Yeah.
Very cool.
But we love Later That Same Life. And again, Larry, we got to get you back in the basement, to be quite honest with you, because I'm cycling quick. I see with this room, we got to cycle
All
quick.
right, man.
Yeah.
But
Thank
we
you.
love you. Larry Fedoruk,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry Klopot. Larry. Other Larry, not you.
There's another Larry.
We're gonna reply. Would you mind going on that mic now? Are you okay to go on this mic now? Larry's looking at
He's
me.
pensing. He's pensive.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm wondering, Larry, as I say goodbye to the great Jim Shedden. Jim, thank you for your book. Can people buy your book?
At the Spacing Bookstore.
Okay. Well, I'm pro spacing here.
So that on 401
Shout out to
Richmond.
Sean McAuliffe.
That's the only place I'm selling it. This is a memoir zine that I did.
So I don't know if everybody has heard the awesome Jim Shedden episodes, but this man, like, you're an inspiration to me because your zines and everything, man, you're cut from the same cloth. I love what you've been doing. I love it when I get to see your work at the Art Gallery of Ontario. And I love you, man.
I love you too.
I'm going to hug him, okay, Elvis?
You're hugging. There's a hug happening. Hug. All right.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hey, Marv. Oh, Marv, he's deep in thought. Deep in conversation.
Marv's had his allotted
I
time.
want Marv to
think.
come back on. I have another question for Marv.
What are you going to ask him?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to ask my friend Larry, who also has a great episode of Toronto Mike. You got to get right on the mic. Is there any chance, do you think Rita would join us?
You'd have to ask Rita. She's right here.
Rita's holding a beautiful child. Rita, lovely Rita, meter maid. Would you sit here to my left? What, you don't like my singing?
Jesus.
Come on.
Jack likes it. Is it Jack? Jacko.
Jack's a Habs fan.
Jacob.
Get out of here, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob, get
And
out
he's
of
sitting
here.
beside a Leaf fan. The guy's got a Leaf hat on.
Get the hell out of here, Jacob. He's got a
He's got a
Habs
lot of
shirt
nerve,
on.
this guy.
But you know what? There's a Habs fan to your right. We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
there's definitely a Habs fan here.
That's too bad. That's real too bad.
Okay, Elvis, we're going to get serious for a moment. Can you
Okay,
do that?
let's see. Yeah.
But the reason you're co-hosting is you're good at tonal changes.
Am I? Okay. Tonal.
I was about to ask you if you heard Larry's episode of Toronto Mic'd, and then I remembered who I'm
yeah,
talking
that was
to.
the one I listened to.
This would be easier if you listened to the podcast.
Yeah, it would. I think that's part of the charm.
Larry, this is a... How do I do this, Larry? Larry, how are you doing, Larry?
I'm doing okay. We're doing great.
How are the Habs doing?
Please. Said as a
that good or
Toronto
bad?
fan, did you see the last Toronto-Montreal game?
No, but you're going to just get right in front of the mic. Like, don't even look at my
5-0,
beautiful
I
eye.
believe. 5-0, 5-1.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry,
it made
would-
me happy for many days.
Larry, would you introduce me to the lovely young lady to my left?
Absolutely. Beside you is Rita Halls, who is the mother of our beautiful granddaughter who's there, who is the daughter of my late son.
So hello to Addie. Addie, can you, I don't know if Addie knows who's talking right now. Addie, nice to meet you. Beautiful. We should give Addie a scrunchie. Do you want to give her a Blue Jay scrunchie, like a little one? Do you have any more? I'm talking to my daughter Morgan right now. Oh, she's running low. Okay,
She wants $5.
That's another sale right there. Another sale right there. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Rita, for coming here today. I have a very heavy question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
Did you listen to Larry's podcast?
I did. It took me a few tries. The first time I told them this, I tried listening to it while I was alone. It was much harder, but when I was at the office, I was able to put in my headphones and listen to it and kind of tune out while I was working, and that helped because I get overly emotional sometimes listening to it, obviously.
I can imagine. I
Yeah.
think everyone in this room who has heard Larry's podcast can only imagine how it must have been for you to hear. And I mean, his series, Larry, what is the proper name of your podcast series?
Why am I here and he's not?
So everybody listening should know this podcast, Why Am I Here and He's Not? Elvis, literally, Larry journaled his grieving process, losing his only child far too soon, as you can imagine. None of us want to outlive our kids. But Larry read his journal entries on this podcast series. I'm telling you, man, it's heavy stuff. I can't imagine the mother to my left. I can't imagine Rita, the mother of Addie, listening to that podcast. But what did you think of Larry's show and how he did?
Excellent. He sent me pages from what he had written since Alex passed away, so I knew what the content was going to be ahead of time, but just the delivery of it, I think it was pretty amazing to listen to, and it'll be great for Addie to have as well, to understand the time, the
Right.
situation, and what happened as she gets older.
That's an interesting point. When Addie's older, she can listen to her grandfather reading his journal entries about the passing of her father.
There's a top secret Toronto Mike listener group, and when your episode aired, the people in the group comment about many of the episodes, but your episode in particular, really touched. How many people are in that group? A few dozen. It really touched the group, and as someone who doesn't listen to his episodes, which is kind of ironic that I'm co-hosting, it was
That's a good
really
point.
clear as to how powerful it was and how much you touched the people who had listened to it.
Look, it took me a long time to do it, and it took Mike to get me to do it. Like, I talked to him, and he really kicked my ass to get in and do it. But I will say, tell Mike, because of that podcast,
Yes, sir.
I've been approached by a publisher, and I'm almost finished. A book will be out based on
That's awesome.
the podcast, and
I love hearing this.
and the story of Alex and Rita and my wife Arlene. And
Yeah, hello to Arlene.
Obviously, Addie.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and hopefully early in the new year we'll have the book out. So, and the publisher approached me after listening to the podcast.
That's
So
fantastic.
He changed my life. I've told Mike that before.
Well,
He
we have
changed
time
my
to
life.
revisit that. We have 10 minutes or so for Larry to tell everybody how I changed his life.
I just did.
That's fantastic.
Larry, I gotta say, love you, man. It must have been. I know. I was sitting beside you when you were reading these journal entries. I know how tough it was. You have to have extra Kleenex on hand. It was tough. And Rita, how long has it been since we lost Alex?
I'm losing track of time, I think, just because I'd say about 2 years almost, no?
Almost 2 years?
2 years May, 2 years in May.
Is that right, Larry?
No, a year and a half.
Year and a half.
575 days.
He knows the days.
But who's counting?
Larry's
How are you
counting.
holding up, Rita?
Good days and bad days. We put up our Christmas tree last Friday, and it was kind of emotional, and I was texting Larry and Arlene and my parents because the tree, Alex had brought it to us, so we set it up. We at least had our first Christmas tree decorating together in the Santa photos that year, but it is a little, it's hard around the holidays, and now she's questioning it more. She asks where her daddy is. So,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How is Addie doing otherwise?
Great.
She looks happy over there with...
She's
I'm going to listen to this
sassy.
episode on the way home.
So yeah, there's an episode of Toronto Mike with Larry, and then there's a series that
Right.
Larry did,
Yes.
his own podcast, and I recommend all of it.
How many episodes, Larry?
6. There's
Six.
6 episodes as of now.
Will there be more?
I hope so. I mean, you and I can chat about it, but hopefully when the book comes out, we'll put out some more.
I just want to say thank you both. Larry, I got to thank the VP of Sales for bringing you into my life.
Absolutely.
And this is an important detail for the listenership here. No Arlene, no Scott Thompson on Toronto Mike.
That's very true.
I don't know. I'm looking at Elvis like he'll be impressed by that. But,
Yeah, it's great.
Rita, great to meet you. Thank you for doing this. You guys are awesome.
Thank
I have
you.
to cycle guests. I got a producer in my ear telling me to hurry up and cycle guests. But that's awesome. Oh,
There's something here for Mike.
okay.
Hey, Al Grego. Al Grego. See, who is Al Grego talking to? Because that guy looks like John Tory. Does he not? The guy who Al Grego is talking to is John Tory.
in this room? Is
John
John
Tory here? Al Grego. He can't hear anything.
It's not. You know who that is? That's Tim Herron. I'm gonna
Hey,
get
you
him
got
on
some,
there. That's Tim. It's Pearl Jam's craft cream liquor. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to ask to come to the microphone 2 people. There's going to be a reason for this. This is going to blow your mind, okay?
All right,
Elvis?
I'm ready to
Okay.
be blown.
Is Gabriel here? Okay, I need Gabriel, but it's Steve. Steve, is your Steve here? Steve, yeah. Okay, so Steve on my left. This is gonna blow your mind.
I'm ready to be blown.
You're gonna come around and come on that mic, yeah. Get on this mic there. Yeah, be careful there, Gabe. Holy
oh boy,
smokes! You see that?
This guy's limber.
Oh, there's more. Wait a minute. See, I know this chocolate from Larry and Arlene. I know it's meant for Morgan and Jarvis, but it's not going to even make its way home. Like, this is going to go down today. Okay, so Steve, put on the headphones on my left.
This is going to go down today, and I'm getting ready to be blown. What kind of episode is this?
All right, we're going to get the headphones are on you, Gabe, right?
Yep.
Right on the mic, and Steve right on the mic. You ready for the mind blow? I'm going to start with Steve, though. Steve, where did you come from today to be at TMLX 21 at Palma's Kitchen in Mississauga?
Wellsville, New York. It's about 300 or 200 miles away.
Did he say New York? Like USA?
Unfortunately, yes.
We have an enemy to my left, everybody. Where's
Wow.
security?
Where's Ian Animanson? This is buddies here.
So, Ian, that's Elvis talking, okay? Steve, I want to tell the listenership something that's going to blow their minds. So, firstly, that's a long distance. It took you 3 hours to drive here?
Yes.
What, is it what you expected?
Yes.
It's not even what I expected.
This is insane.
Any astute listener of Toronto Mike heard my episode about seeing Bruce Springsteen. I had a religious experience because a listener gifted me 4 tickets to see Bruce at the Scotiabank Arena. I took my brother Steve, his wife, and of course Monica, who I think had to go to Jarvis's robotics tournament. He's at a robotics competition. That's happening right now. But I told the listenership about this listener who gave me 4 tickets to Springsteen. It blew my mind. I recorded an episode about it. Do you know who that listener was, Steve?
Me.
This guy gifted me 4 tickets to Springsteen.
That's crazy.
Everybody, round of applause for Steve. Seriously.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Have you ever met him before?
No,
in
this
person.
This is the first time
This
I
is
met
the first
him.
time. All right.
Peter Gross, don't leave.
He's charging the table. Peter Gross is charging the table.
Is that true?
Charging the table.
See that man in the beard that's got a 30 on his shirt?
Hubbub.
Talk to him right now and see if he can fix it quickly.
Peter Gross is
having-
upset with the hubbub.
He's upset there's a lot of chatter in here. He can't hear us.
No, it's not good.
Should I be recording this?
No, it's not good.
Steve,
There's
so
nothing to hear.
I'm about to blow more minds. That's what I said, blow, right? When I get to Gabriel. But I am so freaking honored that you drove 3 hours to come to TMLX 21. Dude, I can't believe you gave me 4 tickets to Springsteen. Do you often gift like podcast hosts amazing concert tickets?
No, just the ones that entertain me every
So
single
you're
day.
entertained by Toronto Mike?
Absolutely.
And your wife is here today?
Yes. Yes.
But
She does not listen.
She does not listen. What was wrong with her? I have Peter Gross, by the way, talking to Al Grego about the audio concerns Peter Gross has.
Can John Tory do something about it?
It's not John Tory.
That guy is
You know,
John
Brad
Tory.
Bradford will show up.
Pardon me? Brad Bradford is
will,
coming?
Will be here today.
Oh, that's good.
Be ready.
Great.
So-
we'll talk about bike lanes.
Thank you to Steve, 3 hours from New York. Gabriel, where did you come from today to attend TMLX 21?
We came quite a ways. I flew in from Whitefish, Montana.
What the hell is going on?
Whitefish to Denver, Denver to YYZ.
Zed. YYZ.
Oh, YYZ.
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 You
Correction.
came from Montana?
Heck yeah.
People live in Montana for real?
A
Are you
few.
from Montana?
Yeah, legit. There's a lot
Really?
of fake. There's a lot of new fake cowboys that have moved in, but there's still enough
So
authenticity.
what are you doing here from Montana?
TMLX.
For the show?
For the
or
show.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Round of applause. I was impressed by Steve until Gabriel showed up.
And it's 2 flights, not even direct.
Yeah, J-Ho messaged me and was like, "Are you gonna make TMLX?"
Jeremy Hopkin.
Yeah, Jeremy Hopkin.
J-Ho?
Well, we call him J-Ho. If you're in the community, which you're not,
okay,
you would know that. Okay,
Wow.
I'm speechless here, and I gotta
Wow.
get more voices on. But I gotta
What's
say,
more surprising, that he came from Montana or
Well,
that he lives in Montana?
you want the mind blow of the day?
Yeah, I thought that. I'm getting blown
It's
all over
not-
the place here
it's-
today.
I'm going to blow you again, Elvis. It's not the first time this gentleman came from Montana for a
Get outta
TMLX
here.
event.
Yeah.
He was at the brewery with snow.
Yeah. Lakeshore.
Yeah, Great Lakes Brewery.
Yeah. Great Lakes Brewery.
And
Oh,
by
with
the way,
Snow, like Snow the rapper.
Yeah, he was there.
Or yeah, right.
He's in Florida right now, or he'd be here today.
Wow.
Times have changed,
Montana.
Elvis.
Wow.
It's worth it.
Wow. It's for a free lunch.
Yeah, the pasta. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that-
a
that
mountain.
is true.
That is a mountain of pasta. I'm
That
a
is true.
very happy person.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you came to an event where I do a live recording so I could capture this. I'm so honored. Like,
Yeah.
and you brought the most beautiful woman in the world here. I feel like I'm Pee Wee Herman, the most beautiful woman in the
she's-
world. Who is she?
This is Kristen.
Don't say she's your sister.
No, it's Kristen.
How long have you dated this Montana man?
Wait, do we know that they're dating? He just
Are
said
you dating?
she's Kristen.
This is Kristen. We were dating. I'd say we're definitely in deep communication again.
Oh,
And
they're
deep
Oh, you
explore-
were deep communication.
Deep exploration
What can
of
I
our
do
relationship.
to help? What can I do to get you guys back together?
That's not a cycle of, oh, wow. Oh, it's up to him.
Okay.
Look at her.
It's up to me. It's up to me.
She's
So-
beautiful.
What are you
man.
doing? You're not doing better than that, my friend. That's like
not at all.
10 out of 10 over here.
Okay, we got a cycle.
She's
Oh my
the
God.
smoke show.
Can we get Kristen on here?
Do you want to say something, Kristen? Is Reshmi Nair here? Reshmi, would you take over for the great Steve? But Steve, before you go, is Gabriel going to gift me any concert tickets?
I don't have any concert tickets.
He spent all his money on flights. What's the time to get here? The total travel time?
Okay, so Steve, you're going to give up your seat
What
for
time do we get up?
Reshmi
Like-
Nair.
3:30 in the morning.
Madeline or Madeline?
So you flew in today?
Madeline
flew
or
in-
Madeline?
Oh my gosh.
Madeline.
Thursday,
nice to see you.
Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
6:10 a.m. 3:44 p.m.
And you came all the way from Montana with this guy? And you don't listen?
Hold on. I hate to interrupt that.
Well, you don't. I don't listen either, and I'm up here, so like you don't have to listen. It's fine.
Gentlemen, I just want, before Steve vacates his seat, he's going to tell us the gifts he just gave me.
More
this
gifts.
This is what we're going to do from now on. If you come to TMLX for the free Palma pasta and the delicious Great Lakes beer and the gift from Retro Festive, you got to bring me something. What did you just give me, Steve?
I do have. I don't have tickets.
Well, okay,
Gabriel's pulling out
while
something
you're
from
doing
his
that,
pants.
While you're doing that, Steve, what did you give me?
I brought you some shears. That's what I make every single day. So I brought you a pair and Palma pasta a pair. And some cycling pants because I have many pair.
Cycling pants. I need cycling pants so bad. I'm still wearing Juan's old cycling pants. Thank you, Steve. Honestly, I might use
Amazing.
these scissors too. You got any hair?
No,
to cut?
I just got a haircut yesterday.
Oh, you want another one?
For this one.
So, Steve,
For the
thank
show.
you. We're going to put Reshmi on this mic, but thank you, Steve. Everybody, Steve! Even though you're a member, you're an enemy as far as I'm concerned.
Give it up for Steve!
We still love you.
Steve
Thank
from
you,
USA.
Steve. You're the best. Reshmi's got big shoes to fill there. So, Gabriel, I have to decide quickly who gets your spot. There's so many people here. Is Mike Eppel available? Is Mike Eppel in this room?
He's hanging out with the
So-
bald guys in the back.
Eppel is here. Would you?
Oh, yeah,
would
there
you
he
go
is.
there? Okay.
Heck
So,
yes.
take great photos. Gabriel's seat will go to Mike Eppel from Breakfast
He
Television.
has something.
and
He has something.
Yeah.
You're going to give me something?
He has something.
I do a volunteer ice rink in Whitefish, Montana. It's been a completely out-of-pocket expense that was actually inspired by being in Toronto from Nathan Phillips Square, and I couldn't get out of my brain, and so I kind of recreated an ice rink like Nathan Phillips Square on a lake. And I've got it's like a drawing pad and a notebook, like a journal, on like a little pin.
Amazing.
I'm
So you can write everything.
overwhelmed.
You can just write down. It's like any drawings. They're like a little notebook that you can keep on you to write anything down. Names,
No, I love
contacts.
it. I'm always thinking.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll pull over on the bike trail and
Yeah.
I'll write a note down here.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah, you're set now.
Thank you, Gabriel, everybody. Give it up to Montana, Gabe.
And Kristen. You can draw. You could be like Jonah Hill in Superbad and draw dicks in there.
If we have time at the end, I have questions for Kristen.
I have lots of questions for Kristen. I could do an in-depth interview with her.
So they're
for
just
about,
friends now?
No, I'd say it pretty accurately.
They're in deep communication.
You gotta find your way into love. Like you really gotta find it, and you gotta work through it, and you gotta work with each other. And
deep communication is what's happening right now.
Okay, we'll discuss later. Mike Eppel is taking Gabriel's seat. Get that gentleman on your mic.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for The Wire.
Oh,
She's
I love
so
The Wire.
embarrassed.
Have you ever seen The Wire?
Is that a show?
Yeah. Reshmi Nair.
Oh, he kissed her. He kissed her. There was a kiss.
On the lips?
I couldn't see.
I was looking
She's-
for a ring,
she's
actually.
quite red.
He is so smitten. I thought, is there a ring on her hand? So that's the next step if he's listening.
Reshmi Nair, I'm so honored you came out to TMLX 21 at Palma's Kitchen. This is your first one. Can you tell us, since you're such a broadcast journalist expert, like what do you see here in this room today?
It is an incredible turnout. It's an incredible turnout, Mike. I am so happy to be here. The pasta is delicious. I was downstairs waiting in line a little bit for the meat lasagna. There are dozens of people here. Can we say hundreds?
Well,
Let's
I
say
have
hundreds.
Hey, J-Ho, can you do a count so when I get you on the mic, you give us the count?
An incredible crowd, full of joy and fandom of Toronto Mike. Lots of big smiles, full bellies. The beer is flowing.
It's gonna be really hard to get him out of this room with the way you're pumping his tires.
Why do you think she's here? Okay, someone's got to pump my tires. Reshmi, so you had a recent return to Toronto Mike. That was only, it feels like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, just recently.
Well,
I finished the pasta already.
Can we get Reshmi Nair another voucher? Get this woman another voucher. Are you familiar with the legend that is Mike Eppel?
Only by reputation.
Hi, Reshmi.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
In real life.
What a moment. So,
I don't know if we ever knew what we looked like.
Well, you don't watch breakfast television then. Come on. So, Mike Eppel, and don't go anywhere, Reshmi. Thank you for being here. That's a long drive for you.
I do my annual pilgrimage from Whitby. Toronto Mike and Whitby Mike.
All that just to see Peter Gross.
Exactly. that is also true. But no, I do the drive because I always fill up with the Palma pasta on my way out. That's an annual tradition.
Wow.
You know.
What a sweetheart.
And I have to say, I think is this your biggest crowd?
This is the biggest Palma's Kitchen
This is
crowd.
by far.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's
By
been
far.
standing room only since 12:15.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well, listen.
And they've really
I make no money
they've
on
done
this
up
event.
the
I think I'm doing it
upstairs
wrong.
here as well. They've done up the upstairs very
And
much so.
The elevator works out.
Oh, good.
Speaking of Peter Gross.
So, quick question for you, Mike.
Yes.
Somebody came on the program recently and suggested you had moved to the country. Or,
No.
Well, tell
No,
us
not-
what they
not
said,
exact-
and then set the record straight.
The rumors of our exit from the GTA have been greatly exaggerated. It was something that my wife and I were considering and have been talking about for future retirement planning, but nothing that is imminent. Nothing that is imminent.
But at some point you'll move.
Yes, I think we all will.
Have you
At some point everybody
considered?
moves.
Have you
Mike.
considered North Oshawa?
Have looked. Hey, listen. There is value to be had further away from the GTA that you go, and North Oshawa is lovely. As are Bowmanville, Newcastle, Nestleton, all the way out to
Cortese?
We even considered Coburg at one point, but it's a little bit of a hike.
Desperate times.
No, Coburg's lovely.
That's a joke.
As
The
is
beach.
Port Hope.
Lovely beach.
As is Port Hope. No,
That's a
but the fact of the matter is, return to office and all these other things are in the works now. So you have to, do the commute on a more regular basis.
I was going to ask you that. How often are you doing the show from your home studio versus in the studio?
Very irregularly now.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. It's
Because you were doing
5
it quite often from there.
As we all were.
Yeah.
But things have changed a little bit, so more back in the office now than I was
Gotcha.
before.
I miss the tractors.
They are still there. They are still there. It is certainly my claim to fame. I think people find that more interesting than anything I actually talk about.
Is it easier to do your hits from the studio or just the same to do it from home?
It really doesn't make that much difference.
Right.
I do.
He's a professional.
I do enjoy the camaraderie of my coworkers on the Rogers campus, but there's certainly the convenience factor of one going into the basement and broadcasting.
Are there any assholes at Rogers, like any jerks you work with?
That is a completely loaded question, Mike. Come on now.
Are they in the room?
And
yeah,
no.
are they in the room? That's why you're here.
No, I have actually a very good group. Very good group.
So-
I really for example, Rudy Blair, awesome. I really
He was great.
enjoyed that episode with him. Kind of a trip down memory lane as well, and
He was great.
worked with some really great people over the course of time.
I have a question for you that you're probably very unqualified to answer.
Or
What's
uncomfortable.
up? What's up with Sid? What is he doing?
Whoa,
do we
that's
have
a tough one.
do we have a Sid update?
Trying to get him in trouble?
Also, no. Sid seems to be living his best life. I talk to him on occasion.
Yeah.
Not on the regular, but seems to be doing fine.
Because other than Twitter, we don't see him anywhere, right?
He is still churning up reactions on social media, both
good.
positive and negative. He's not. He's quite active on that still, so I think he will at some point return to the fray that is sports media.
Have you
And
read?
that landscape is changing? There's all sorts of different outlets, and there's going to
Hebsher
be.
wrote a book about how
Yes,
it
I was going
sucks,
there.
And
it's-
that's another reason why I wanted to come here, because I knew that Hebsher was selling the book, and even though I've asked my wife for it for Christmas, I don't think she's listening right now.
'Cause he'll sign it.
But I've signed. I
But
know.
you know who I think is buying
This
a
is
book
true.
from Hebsher right now?
Brad.
Brad Bradford. You gonna buy one of Hebsher's books?
Possible. Get it. Look, the future mayor of Toronto, right in the house.
Is that what they're saying at Rogers?
That I don't know if Rogers is saying that, but I'm just.
always trying to.
I don't want to be speaking out of turn.
Wow. So Mike
getting me into
Richards,
trouble here, Mike.
don't leave. You're on next, okay? Mike Richards is up next. Yeah, you're going to take over for Mike Eppel.
The
But
voice-
Mike
the voice
Eppel,
it is.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How familiar are you with the broadcaster known as Reshmi Nair?
Very. I used to listen to her all the time. I saw her on the CP24. Your episode is awesome for the insight that goes on behind the scenes in broadcast media, Reshmi.
I am blushing in front of this
No,
the largest
it
crowd.
was really awesome. I like that was the real talk.
Yeah.
that
Well, Mike
episode.
brings it out of us, doesn't he?
Well, joining us live from Halifax, are you there, Scotty Mac? Just kidding. He's not on the mic.
Oh, that was wow.
That
I thought I was going. I thought for sure.
that would be great.
Yes.
Did he ever? Have you spoken to him? Bring us back together, Mike.
Scotty Mac hasn't been on since you're on, but he will be back, and I will absolutely do my best to bring you back.
And we could have our real show again, like we never did.
So how are things since your last visit to the basement, Reshmi? And I'm going to put Mike Richards there
All right.
because I think from now on only Mike's on the mic.
Fair enough.
What do you think? So
Fair enough. Yes.
Listen,
Are
Mike.
there- Go
Before
ahead.
I leave, just happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody, and love the Toronto Mike universe and all of the content. By the way, you always go on about FOTM cast. That's probably my new favorite thing.
I was going to ask this audience, although I've been told by Peter Gross I can't be heard in the back, apparently.
It
Too
is
much
a
noise.
little because of the crowd size.
Very loud.
yes.
They're all chatting, right?
Everybody's talking.
You got to listen to recording.
Camaraderie, yes.
I should have recorded this. Remind me next time to record these episodes. I want to ask if anybody can still hear me. Who in this room listens to FOTM cast?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's
I thought
way-
we're not supposed to.
That's
No,
way-
we are. I think it's a great compendium of the quarter to go back and listen to what you may have missed and what I want to get caught up on. I think it's a great an index.
But
of-
you're
Tyler tells me I'm not supposed to listen
Yeah,
to it.
because Mike Eppel's a real head and you're not.
That's fair.
I love that you listen to FOTM Cast. I know
That's
Reshmi's wondering what the hell we're talking about. But
It is.
I'm
as
going to
you
give
say,
you.
it is very meta. I understand that, but
I know.
I think even for casual listeners, it's an opportunity to go back and say, "Oh, I missed that." And I can
January
go back
2nd is the next FOTM Cast.
Yeah, and
so
the fact that
And Reshmi Nair better be on it.
Reshmi Nair
will definitely
because
be
Scott
on
MacArthur was
that
on the last
episode.
one. So I know exactly what y'all are talking about.
All the best episodes are talked about.
So thank you, Mike Eppel.
Yep.
Everybody give it up to Mike Eppel.
Thank you.
Mike Richards is taking that seat. Mike Richards. So Mike Eppel, you tap Mike Richards on the shoulder and get him on that mic.
Yeah, Mike Richards is ready to come on. He's born ready.
She's far more attractive than Mike Eppel. I'm going to turn around now. Reshmi.
Oh, hi.
I now remember you gave me guff for not putting you in that FOTM Cast, even though you didn't qualify.
Well, I've also learned now that there's another episode I want to try to push to get on because one of your biggest fans here was telling me that you have you bring your guests back after we've been on once to talk about their favorite music, like top 10 songs.
Kick out the jams.
Kick out the jams. When was the last time there was a Kick Out the Jams episode?
I'm going to bring you back. Reshmi Nair, this is a pledge to the listenership. Reshmi Nair will come back and kick out the jams on Toronto Mike. But can we tease? I was waiting for somebody else to show up, but I don't know if she's here. I don't think she's here. But you are in the calendar to come back with a special guest that will join us. Who's going to join us on the next Reshmi Nair episode of Toronto Mike?
I've already been mistaken for Supriya Dwivedi once at this event. I've been here for half an hour. No,
With the name tag? You're wearing a name tag.
So,
like, what
I'm
is
talking about
happening?
being mistaken for Supriya.
Let me be clear, though. I am going to put Supriya Dwivedi and Reshmi Nair on the same episode of Toronto Mike in January, and it's got nothing to do with what you're alluding to
Would
there.
they cancel each other out? Would it just be
It's
like...
not because they're
There's
both...
room for two. There's room for more than two.
Your stories are similar, and I think it'll be fascinating.
I listened to her debut on your show, so episode, 1696? I just listened to it on the way here because it was something that I was trying to catch up on, and I thought I would run into Supriya today. But also, it was a fascinating conversation. She went through so much worse, so it's a different experience for everyone.
She got the threats to her...
Oh my gosh, and the police just not doing anything
Like-
about it. Yeah. No, so someone calls and tells her that they are going to do terrible things to her, and she has their phone number, and the police say, well, what do you want us to do about it? Well, can you call them? Well, we don't know what we're going to say. It's
See,
like,
this is a great teaser because you will be back on Toronto Mike in the new year, and I have a question. Will you come to a future, what are these called? A future TMLX event?
Always, yes. I'm here as much as I can.
Give
You're
it
not
up,
going to be able to
Reshmi.
get rid of me.
One of my favorite FOTMs.
Aw.
Reshmi
Woo.
Nair. Now, we got a cycle. I have Mike Richards on the mic. How are you doing, FOTM Mike Richards?
Well, fantastic. The beer's free, and I'm just loading up on it. I know there's free food, so I put tinfoil in my pants today. So if Anthony Petrucci's here and he's missing some lasagnas, know where it went. No, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great, pal.
We're giving Mike 20 minutes, right? That's what we talked about?
21.
He's got full 21
I
minutes?
want him to match Kevin Shea.
All right, okay.
I have a question for you, Mike
Yes,
Richards.
yes.
I listened to your episode with Hebsher, the Mike Richards, what do we call
Raw
it?
Mike
Raw
Richards,
Mike
yep,
Richards. So I
yep.
listened, and I had to wade through some Flames talk, but it was
Yes.
worth it to get to Hebsher.
He was fantastic. I mean, a lot of the things that we talked about, issues that he also would have had. Hey, look, an Italian.
Can you, wait a minute, Elvis, is he allowed to say it like that?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is. He's wearing an Ireland
That's
hat.
a problem
It's
with
fine.
you people, eh? Yeah. First of all, I'll say everything like that, eh? You have a brown girl on before I come on and everything, and then you're surprised that they got people out here got confused. Have you seen how many white guys are out here and everything like that, eh? I mean, the KKK doesn't have this many white people, so come on. That's what happened there.
I'm an Eind Indian. How do you say Indian with an I? Eind Indian?
You can say it, I can't. Is that fair?
I don't know what just happened.
By the way, does Reshmi Nair know who Mike Richards is?
I'm getting to know him.
Yeah, she's really enjoying this. As I said, it's been a wonderful, warm reflection of broadcast and stories until I get on and wreck it.
I just remembered where I was going 10 minutes ago, but
Yes.
I listened to Hebsher on your show because he's God's gift to podcasters.
Oh, yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Hebsher, here he goes. He knows it
There
too.
he is.
Everybody, let's say goodbye to Larry. Oh my
Bye,
God.
Larry.
Addie,
Bye, Rita.
Rita, Arlene. You're like family.
Didn't Hebsey write a book? You wrote a book, right?
But here's. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. For sure. I love it.
Mike's going to get together.
Yeah, we're going to get
with
together without
Larry
you
and
guys.
family.
We're going to get together without you guys. But Mike Richards, here's a question. At the end of the episode, you said that's the conclusion of this season.
Yeah, so I go in 13 weeks increments, right? So because I'm not an employee of Rogers or Sportsnet, because I own that time, I buy in 13 weeks. So I'll be back January the 11th for another 13 weeks.
Well, that was my big question.
Yeah.
When do you return?
Yeah, January the 11th is the start of that show on Sportsnet. And then there's something else that will be very bizarre at this point in my career.
Is this
Get
a
ready.
Mike,
Get
wait,
ready.
Is
This
this
is
a
it.
Mike Richards announcement?
Yeah.
This
no,
is it.
Not yet.
Is this a major
One
announcement?
in January.
This
in
is
January.
an announcement of the
Yes.
announcement.
You know, I'm great at the announcements that aren't quite announcements.
Well, let me ask you the big question that Tyler Campbell and I had. Did you listen to the Mike-umentary about the many announcements of Mike Richards?
Well, I made them, so
It's true. You don't need to listen to
I kind of
your
know
own.
all the stuff that. But see, you know, getting back to the conversation Hebsey and I had, this is what happens. You get onto something, you think it's good, it looks potentially good, and then the trap door in this industry falls open and everyone goes into the crocodiles. There's nothing more disappointing, I think, than, and this room certainly would experience, that the idea that we had and what we created in our careers, some people going back to probably even the 70s, is that there was a time where there were creative minds in the business, where they would see someone like a Mark Hebsher, they'd see someone like myself, or a Larry Fedoruk, or you go through it, Peter Gross, and then someone says, you know what would be a great show? Or you know what would be a great shift? I miss those days because they're completely gone. They are vacuous people. Those that are in charge mostly of what gets, they're panicked for their jobs. I mean, they're happy to, and they hear someone walking down the hallway in any of the major companies, they turn the lights off, lock their door, and hide under the desk for the thought of the door opens up and you've lost your job. So when I'm trying to deal with these people and give them these ideas of what I'm going to do, they're horrified. What do you mean? Are you just going to talk about anything you want? Yeah. You can't. We don't like that. We're afraid. And so the only way you get around that is to buy the time. It's the only way to do it.
How did you do this?
He cut a check.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Only
Jim
Mike
Shedden
Richards
can buy
can
the
do
time.
this.
Like, okay, so Reshmi.
This is a Mike Richards special, though.
Well-
I mean, nobody else can do this.
Well, you can do it if you cut a check. Like, this is it. There's weekend time on all these sports radio stations where they'll be happy to give you the hour if you buy it.
And then you can say whatever you want.
Well, within reason.
Well,
So you're essentially like buying advertising.
To a degree. So most of the weekend advertising, they're fishing shows or they're DIY shows, or they're basically using it. But what
or like a lawyer will buy an hour to talk about employment law. or
Same
something.
thing, except they're usually selling a product.
Right.
I'm not selling a product. So it's kind of a hybrid, which is why I've had to do it this way. I went to Sportsnet in Calgary because I knew that would be the safest place to start. If I did it in Toronto, most of the stuff I attempted would have been shut down in the first couple of weeks.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You have advertisers and sponsors. Like, do you make more money than you shell out for
Way
the
more
time?
money. No, I do okay. I do okay.
Well, no, that's what.
Yes.
So you don't have
Yes.
to give me. You can give me specifics later, but the fact that you pull in more money than you spit out to Rogers,
correct,
means you're doing it right. You're doing it right on the wrong side of town.
The thing is, and when most people find out that I bought time, they're like, oh God, that's what the losers used to do. That you somehow are less than because you're not an employee. But they're not hiring. They're not going to hire. But the interesting thing is, because I'm not selling a product, the only thing I want is ratings. The other ones don't care about ratings. They're just trying to sell a pocket knife or real estate or a lawyer's
Are you getting ratings?
silver?
Yeah. Oh no, the ratings have been.
So in Calgary, it's 960, right?
Correct.
So
right.
You'll be back in January. You're off for the holidays.
Yes.
you're getting good ratings on the fan Calgary.
Yeah, so
960.
The fan night. So on a Sunday, you're not really competing against a whole bunch. Let's not kid ourselves. You're not. I wish I was in a time where I could compete. So what has happened and what is happening is that because it's put pressure because of the success of the numbers, now they have to rethink what they want to do. For instance, when you have Porsche and you have CIBC and you have Melee and all these other ones that are coming on board, I'm trying to get the most nationals I can to turn around to them and say, well, what about now? So if I have ratings and I have numbers, stop being afraid. Stop hiding underneath your desk. Start hiring some people, including a lot of these people in this room right now, who have something to say because people still want to hear it.
I have a question. Why don't you just podcast?
I hate digital stuff. I can't tell you. I can't stand you people.
Hear me out. You're already a podcast. It just airs on 960.
Correct.
What if you didn't cut the check for Rogers? They have enough money. You don't cut the check for Rogers. You just drop the episode. Wouldn't you have the same set of ears?
No.
And you don't have to do so much fucking Flames talk.
No. But then you're giving up at this point. To your point. If you go into an area that would be considered niche, so a given specific market, and you do well there, to expand, which is what's going to happen, you just do more than one show. Like, would it really be that hard? Because generally in my shows, you're going to find that one segment is Calgary specific. So then you, at some point, take out that part of the show, because Pierre Maguire, for instance, is national. Clark Judge from CBS Sports, that's international. So I literally have to take one of the segments and make it either specific to a market or just another sort of national presence, which isn't, quite honestly, at some point, it's not that hard. But here's the trick. The trick is to take something like this and expand it. Now, the one thing that I can tell you in January, it wouldn't be this show per se, but for some reason, it might become grossly easier to do it south of the border. And that's really disappointing. It's great for me, but just stunning that what I want to do in this country, I can't because they're afraid.
Hebsher should write a book about this. Mike Richards, so to answer the question though, when you listened to the Mike-umentary about the many announcements of Mike Richards, because we didn't hear from you, we thought you were pissed at us. Like, were you ever mad at me for having fun with your many announcements?
How could someone be mad at Mike Boone? Do people hate soup?
Hold on, who's
do
in the room
people want to
here?
kick cats? No, it got very busy seriously,
but you
very
listened
busy.
and you enjoyed it.
Well, I think I listened.
You didn't listen.
Some of it I did. You know the part where I say I'm Mike Richards? That part.
So you should listen to that Mike-umentary about your many announcements. We root for you. Everybody in this room is rooting for Mike Richards. I have to cycle through some more guests here. So is Alan Zweig in the room? Would Alan take the microphone from Mike Richards if he's in the room?
Can I just say, because I know you're... I know everybody's wondering, but ever since Gabriel got off the mic, him and Kristen have been canoodling in front of us.
I've sensed some canoodling.
There was so much canoodling in front of, and now they're leaving.
Put a ring on it.
They're in deep communication.
By the way, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mike.
They're coming back.
Anthony Petrucci, can you hear my voice? Anthony Petrucci, can you hear my voice? Anthony Petrucci.
John Tory is approaching the table.
Okay, you want to come on? Well, just say hi for 2 seconds. I just want Robert Lawson to say hi because, you have to go around.
You got to go around.
It's not Christmas unless Robert Lawson is fact-checking you. Okay?
Yes.
So let's just check in because he was driven by Tim Herron.
Have we had people canoodle at the show before, though? I feel like this is a big thing.
I've seen canoodling, but it was Tyler and Langer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Robert Lawson.
Hey, Mike.
Get right on that mic and tell us, have we said anything that was non-factual so far this episode?
I don't think so, but it's pretty tough to hear in the corners
You
of the
know
room
what?
there.
Peter Gross said that. It's a lot of noise in this room, and we got to fix that for next
That's
year.
what happens when there's so many people.
Maybe people in the back of the room should go to live.torontomike.com.
Maybe we should tell people to go home. Like, get the fuck out of here so we can do a goddamn podcast. Right?
It's too
No,
popular.
that's not what we're saying.
I know you got to go. Who drove you to this event, Robert?
Driver Tim.
So I want to say Tim also drives me to the Joe Carter Classic every summer. And
This is John Tory. You know this guy?
Tim, has anyone
ever told you look like John Tory? You look like John Tory. See? Yeah, he does.
He's very
Just
handsome.
like the guy over here is the
Do you
lead
know-
singer of Sponge and John Tory.
I just saw John Tory at the new Terry Fox documentary by Sean Menard called Run, Terry, Run. And he was with the woman he had the relationship with during
he's still
COVID.
in the relationship with the relationship
They
woman.
were a couple at this event.
Ah, very good.
They were canoodling.
Are you allowed to have Brad Bradford and John Tory in the same room?
Of course.
You can. Okay.
I'm going to have Brad Bradford on the mic in a moment.
He's here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to tell Robert Lawson that I value his fact checking, and I love bumping into him and his beautiful wife Vanessa at Christie Pitts for those Maple Leafs games.
I think Vanessa's doing all the heavy lifting in that infatuation. I'm along for the ride.
Well, you're a lucky man. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
And it was fun having a beer with you at the Imperial Pub because we can never do that again.
That's right. Yes.
That's true.
What do you think about the Imperial Pub going selling out there to Riot? Was it TMU?
It's like a death in the family. It's brutal, heartbreaking.
Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home.
Yeah.
Would Mr. Zweig take the mic? If you don't, just say hello. From Robert Lawson, but you're gonna have to go around this cable.
He said no, but then he got up.
Well, because he knows
Oh,
I'm making him.
He's rushing the table.
Oh, you know what? You got to go, right, Robert? Because he felt you were too hard on Randy Bachman.
Well,
so I want to see some love between you before you go. And thank you, Tim, for driving.
This is going to
you.
be a fight.
He's rushing the table, folks.
This is going to be a fight.
Reshmi.
He's rushing the table.
PTSD over here.
Did I tell you I'm so happy you're here?
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Will I see you at the end? We do 3 hours, and then will you still be here?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, Reshmi Nair, everybody!
What a great
Thank
guest.
you. So we're gonna get Alan in the Robert seat. You have to leave now, Robert.
Yeah,
That's
we're
how
out.
that works. Okay?
He doesn't want to. Robert doesn't want to leave.
Thanks, Mike.
Is Brad Bradford here?
I saw him.
You wanna
Oh,
come
there he
on
is.
tonight? Okay. Now I don't know if you remember this.
This is going to be fantastic.
We're not going to speak to the
Mike,
incident.
this is going
No.
to be
Tell him to put the
fantastic.
headphones on.
You need to put the headphones on,
okay.
please.
And you got Brad. We're not going to discuss the.
Can I
Yes.
just say something?
This is going
Of
to be
course.
fantastic.
Alan Zweig, everybody.
I'm
I'd
just
like
going
to
sit back.
thank Brad Bradford for his service to our community, and I wish him luck in all further elections.
Oh, that's really nice.
That was it. That wasn't what I was expecting.
Well, whatever.
Well, this is. You know what? This is a new and improved Alan Zweig.
This is, yes. That's true.
No, whatever. Mike, you know,
As long as we don't talk about bike lanes, it'll be all right.
yeah, I'm not a monster, despite what some people think. I can't hear anything.
Okay, I may have to turn up your headphone volume, but it'll
He's
take
yellow.
me 5 minutes to no, because yellow's his mic. It's not his headphones.
right.
So it'll take me a moment.
Just turn up
here.
all the mics.
I guess so. Okay, so we're all going up now. We're
There
all
you go.
going up together.
Oh, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You know
Alan,
what?
Yeah.
Number one, if there's anybody here from Palma Kitchen, the bathroom is. We need a plunger in the washroom.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Also, just want to say,
Is that
there
true?
at the Lavazza, I ordered a misto, but it says mistro with an R. Anyway, I don't know. I had to look it up. Is it called a misto?
Well, that's
or
an
a
Anthony
bistro?
Petrucci question. Joe Louis might know. He doesn't know.
Anyway.
I love how Joe Louis speaks for all Italians in this
So,
place.
Alan, I want to just say 2 things to Alan Zweig. Yeah, well,
Okay.
he's Italian, right? Okay, look, there's some love here.
He's
okay.
the only Italian here.
Well, you're here.
In Palma Pasta.
What about you? I think Alan is part Italian. I'm not sure. Alan, 2 things here. One is thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Because I was worried. I was worried after last year you might not come back, but you're here.
Why? What happened last
No,
year
we won't
that I
talk about
wouldn't
that.
come back?
Well, we'll get to Brad in a moment here.
Also, can I just say,
Of course.
as soon as I knew that Brad was here, I knew you'd have you're so fucking obvious. I knew you would have us together, but I have nothing but love for Brad.
Oh, it's really nice. It's a mutual feeling, but I agree with you, Alan. I think Mike's telegraphed that for about 365 days now that we were going to be on the panel.
You could have had me with Peter Gross and then be bookended by Jews for the first time. So it was either Brad Bradford or Peter Gross. Anyway, whatever. I'm
I'm thrilled you're here, and I told you this when you were over recently, which Jim Shedden and I agree is your best appearance yet on Toronto Mike. But your new film is beautiful. Just accept these compliments.
I make beautiful things. What can I say? Just because I'm an asshole, according to some people here, doesn't mean I don't make beautiful art. That's the same thing about Brad Bradford. Just because, whatever.
The beautiful part or the asshole part?
No. Just because he has policies that I disagree with doesn't mean that I, wish ill on him.
That's right. We want everybody to be okay.
I think I'm becoming too obvious that everybody knew I was going to pair these two. I got to start mixing it up a little bit, become a little less predictable.
But tell me this, Mike.
Yeah.
When your friend here was reading the top 10 news items, didn't you want me to come up and interrupt like last year?
Honestly, that's when you should rush the stage. Is Marv that? I know Elvis seemed into it, so I let it roll. But we have a guy coming on doing top 10 news items of the year. We don't got time for that.
Yeah, no, we have lots of time for that.
Lots of time for bike lanes for 15 minutes, but no time for actual news that might nourish us as people here.
You can get your news anywhere, but you come here for the bike lane friction.
I get all my news from Toronto Mike.
Can I say hello, shout out possibly, I know I do a lot of these, but Moose Grumpy, who is right in front of me right now, and you won't come on the mic, right? I just want to say, you're doing an amazing job,
She's been working hard for her money today.
Yeah, she makes sure everybody gets their vouchers and everything, but because we got to cycle through guests here, because I want to talk to Brad for a moment, and we won't talk about bike lanes, and I think you were right in what you said last year. You just can't interrupt the show like that, because it's my fucking show, and I'm trying to do something here.
Okay,
I think
I
think he can.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, interrupt whenever you want.
Bullshit. Why? It's your show. Fuck that. I mean, we drive out here for an hour and then it's like, ooh, it's my show. Don't interrupt when I'm letting a guy go on for 20 minutes about bike lanes. No, I don't care. Anybody who thinks I'm an asshole because I did that, fuck you.
Okay, everybody here who loves Alan Zweig as much as I do, I want to hear a round of applause. Hamilton Mike, everybody. I don't think anyone in this room thinks you're an asshole.
You should have him on your show.
Does that disappoint you? That we actually like you?
No, I was an asshole 20 years ago, but
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not since you met me.
I have, what's the word? Bits of asshole left on me, but I never got rid of all of it. But yeah, anyway, it doesn't bother me. I don't feel bad about that. That's why I came back.
Thank you, Alan Zweig. We're psyched. I realize there's so many people who want to get on the mic, but I want to get... Are you a Saga fan by any chance?
No.
No, okay. On that note, so we're going to bring Cousin Jano on the mic.
I'm glad there are Saga fans, though.
Well,
Bradford, Saga fans. That's what makes the world go round.
Something for everybody.
Brad Bradford, I'm honored you've come to yet another TMLX event. You've been to several now. It's always good to see you. How are you doing, Brad Bradford?
Well, I'm just cracking a fresh GLB here for our friends that brew here in the city, so I'm doing pretty good. And that's a sip of refreshment.
Is Heather here by any chance? I was chatting with her the other day.
Heather's not here. We've got Luna here with us today.
Okay, you got Luna here.
Yeah.
I told Heather, I don't know if she shared this with you. I said, tell Brad it's BYOB, not bring your own beer. I'm bringing the beer from Great Lakes. Bring your own bat.
Oh, bring your own bat. Yeah, well, I have the bat in the car. Again, we're on the shoulder season of softball. I guess that's done. That's the softball bat that rolls around with the gear in the car. I got the hockey stick in there too. But yeah, I like that episode with Ed Keenan, the Batman moniker.
Well, there was another episode with the bat. Alan Zweig, when he was on the program, he held a bat in the photo.
Oh, I saw that.
That was for
great.
you.
Yeah, and that was a vintage piece. That was a nice piece of lumber. It looked very old and well aged. I don't know how that would hold up either on the diamond in the batter's box or in combat, but it was a nice looking piece.
Here's a beef I have with you, okay? Because, this is the home of real talk.
Which one?
I got several,
Okay.
but one big one, because we're going to skip all the bike lane stuff. But I have to say, I heard through the social media grapevine that you were going to go on a podcast to make a big announcement. Shout out to Mike Richards.
I heard that.
And I think this podcast might have been south of Etobicoke. Maybe? The bottom line is, you were going to make an announcement on a podcast. You ended up doing so. You announced you're running for mayor. You're the first person to officially state they're running for mayor in 2026. Mayor of Toronto, Elvis, not Oshawa.
Has
Okay.
Olivia Chow hasn't said she's running for mayor?
Not officially.
Oh, okay.
Right? Not officially. So just Brad Bradford. Why did you not make that announcement on Toronto Mike? You son of a bitch!
Yeah, and you got the name Toronto right in the podcast, right? So you know what? Sometimes I'm not as quick connecting the dots like you, but we're gonna come on the show. We're gonna have a big conversation about the city if you'll have me back, because I love coming out to South Etobicoke, hanging out with you in the basement, and I'm keen to do that. Maybe we can get that on the books in the new year.
I will 100% do that.
I've met Brad Bradford twice. This is the second time. Brad Bradford, the mayoral candidate, is different than Brad Bradford.
How so?
The sweater wearing Brad that he was last year. He's just he's more polished. He's more like,
You know what? I take feedback. I like to listen.
He didn't engage, which I'm very upset about. I was really hoping that there would be engagement, because there was some hooks that some bait that was thrown out there.
My wife describes me as a work in progress, and a lot of people do, and so just trying to get better every day.
I love a good Alan and Brad conversation. I was hoping for more.
Cousin Jano,
Yes.
what do you think of Brad Bradford?
Not to put you on the spot.
Oh my God.
Sit
And
next
I'm
to me.
next. I'm next.
I think my thoughts about Brad Bradford are well known. That's what I'll say. What my thoughts about
I'm gonna have
Brad
to
Bradford.
go take a look at Twitter.
Okay, because he's right here,
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Bro, but that's good. I just have a quick question for you. So you're running for mayor, and everything's so polarized politically, right? Like, so there are people in this room right now who just wish you'd go away.
Yeah, I think because I look around the room and then we make eye contact and they look away, and that's just generally a signal like, hey, not interested. That's okay. Like, I think actually the challenge is when you try and be all things to all people all the time, you're not necessarily always going to be in a position where you can drive the things that we need to see. And I think leadership is difficult. It always comes from a place of like trying to do the right thing, trying to do what's best for the city or your community. But not everybody's going to like everything. And as you go through it and as you grow as a person in any profession, you sort of you start to be at peace with that. It's okay.
So you're okay with the fact that some people will just hate you because they don't agree with your policies?
Yeah, like it's the disproportionate reactions out there sometimes to a particular statement or a position sometimes kind of blow my mind. But everybody's entitled to opinion. Everybody's got one. They say that's sort of like something else, but maybe
Yeah, I think we said that earlier in the
was
show.
talking about that. But it's all good. Like people are passionate because people love the city. They love their neighborhoods, their communities, their main streets, all that stuff, and I love it too. And we just sometimes we see a different way of how we make them better.
How do you like your chances in the 2026 municipal election here in Toronto? How do you like your chances?
I got like 329 days to go. So we're chipping away at it every day. And I honestly think this is going to be an election about the future. I think it's going to be about the direction of the city. I think it's time for a new era of leadership. And people want change. Like if you're satisfied with the status quo, if you're satisfied with where Toronto is today,
you see
you're gonna
Alan's
have
way?
Oh
He's
yeah,
coming.
he's cutting me off. All right.
Yeah,
He wants
you know
to
what,
rush the
no,
table.
I actually,
we'll
here's
talk
what I'll
about this
say.
on a different episode.
We'll talk about this one-on-one.
Yeah.
But it is tricky with a politician to get them off the rehearsed. It's like I saw Ron James last night. Okay?
I would say the same thing. Like if,
I know, but
I think we're gonna have a change election, so you better give people change. That's my view.
Okay, Alan's getting his bat out of the trunk right now.
I
My
know.
goodness. So, Brad,
Greg looks pretty annoyed too.
I appreciate you being here. Hey, I do also. Okay, just a quick note for my daughter. Hold on. Is Morgan here? Does Morgan know Winnie's here? Maybe does Morgan know what's going on back here? So a couple of Morgan's friends have shown up, and I got to make sure.
That's fantastic.
I know, isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
So cousin Jano, we're about to get to you. I got to say, Brad, I like you as a person. Ed Souza, you're next, by the way. Ed, I got to ask you a question about Saga. because I need Ed Souza on with you.
for
And then I
sure.
need Leslie on to replace Ed, because I want Leslie to critique your co-hosting debut, Cousin Jano. But
Okay.
Brad, did you get yourself a gift from retrofestive.ca? Ty the Christmas guy is here. Did you get yourself a gift?
A 5-inch leg lamp nightlight. No, I haven't grabbed one of those yet. But that
Okay,
looks nice.
okay.
Showing
Well,
some light.
look at that.
This
Ty-
is a big moment here. I'm
Yeah,
buying,
this is
just
it.
in case he wins, I need to be in the good books.
This is it.
I have favors I need.
Look
here,
at him.
so.
Look at him. He's
Okay, so this
Heard
is
his
Ty the
cue.
Christmas guy. Everybody give it up to Ty the Christmas guy.
That was well
Retro
played, Mike.
Festive.
well played. Look at that. Beautiful.
And Ty, thank you for the T-shirt. How does it look? Okay.
Fabulous.
Well, do you want to do 2 minutes right now before? You sure? Okay, so Ty the Christmas guy is shy all of a sudden here, but
I'm getting the hook, and you know I don't want
Everyone's
to get
gonna get
Alan
the
all
hook.
worked up. But what I would say is like kudos to everyone for showing up this year. This is quite a bit bigger than it was last year. I see you
Huge.
have
It's huge.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's
it's
standing room
because I've been
only
on
here.
CNN since you were last year.
Well, that's right.
Oh,
I know.
yes.
Flying the flag internationally.
Yes.
It's fabulous. But at the reorientation of the table, it's a great space. Anthony, friends at Palma, everybody having us here. This is great. Thanks for having me back.
Okay, thank you to Brad Bradford. I can tell you Anthony's a big Brad Bradford fan. Big fan.
You know what's good to do here too is canoodling. King Canoodle.
Dude,
Is there-
thank you for being here, man. And give my love to Heather. And I'm sorry she didn't tell you to bring your own bat.
640 alum.
Ed Souza, because we're going to talk about Saga for a moment here, okay? Michael Sadler. I'm going to ask Elvis some real question here.
Okay, but hold on. If
You're the
there's
best.
someone at the
What?
see you, Brad.
Nice to meet
We'll see you next year. If there's anyone at the back who can bring a beer for me, that
What
would
kind
be
of
great.
beer do you
if
want?
there is, it
You want a
doesn't matter.
fighting weight?
Something that's cold.
Is there any more fighting weight?
No, that's a light beer. I don't want a
Octopus?
light beer. Come on.
You got to drive back to Oshawa,
Yeah,
Elvis.
that's fine.
Come on.
There's plenty of time.
He's from
Where did Ed
Sorry, you
Souza-
want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you what you think of the prog rock band that is known as Saga.
I love Saga.
Is Ed
They're
Souza
so
coming
amazing.
on this mic?
Do you?
Yeah.
For real?
I'll have that one, please. Thanks, Leslie. Really appreciate it.
For real.
100%. I love it as much as I love the podcast.
Right on that thing. So I'm going to set this up this way.
Wow.
Cousin Jano's really.
Are you being serious about Saga?
Yeah, yeah.
Name
Well-
3 songs. Go.
I said I love Saga as much as I love the podcast.
Okay. That's a bullshit answer, Elvis. Okay.
Or
I
is
don't-
Gen Alpha calls it AI, that's bullshit. It's AI.
Everybody, this gentleman in the hat, as if he needs an introduction with that hat.
Let
He's
me
not
put
wearing
it
a hat
on. Hold
anymore.
on. That way you can recognize me.
This is Ed Souza. And Ed Souza is bringing a guy, and this is all going to tie back to Cousin Jano, and then we're going to get Leslie here. I have
Yeah.
a plan, Elvis. That's
Okay.
why I
Okay.
get nominated for podcast awards. Don't get jealous.
But you never win. Like you and Al Grego never win.
No,
you get
Al
nominated.
Grego does win. I got to talk to him in a minute. Ed Souza, Michael Sadler, lead singer and founder of Saga. Is he coming to Classic Bowl in Mississauga? What's going on?
Yes. Next Sunday, actually 2 weeks from this
Yeah.
upcoming Sunday, December 14th. So it's his only appearance in Canada. For some of you that don't know Michael's situation, he's had some health issues over the last little while. But he wants to thank his fans for all the support that they provided him and Saga. So he's going to do a one-off. So a Classic Bowl on the Heineken stage. Sunday, December 14th. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. There'll be a meet and greet. So if you ever wanted to meet Michael, this is your opportunity.
Did you by any chance, I'm putting you on the spot, I kind of can guess the answer actually, but did you hear Michael Sadler make his Toronto Mike debut this past week?
Yes, I did.
Holy moly!
Yes, I did.
Get out of here!
Ed, did I do you proud?
Yes, you did.
So,
Yeah.
so
Yes,
you
you
know
did.
that's Cousin Jano.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And she, I don't know, I think she's angling for your position. I don't
I think
know.
so too.
And there's something there.
Toronto Jano? What are we doing here?
Oh, geez.
Jano, yeah.
Toronto Jano.
So, yeah, I wanted an honest critique. You're a bit biased here because you're a friend of Michael Sadler. You're bringing him to the bowling alley. But
Did he phone you after and go, God damn.
like, did you
Why
find
didn't
she
you
made
talk
any
to him?
factual mistakes or any errors about Saga that you want to, or is
No,
it
I mean, some of Cousin Jano's song picks weren't necessarily my favorites, mind you. I mean, she went fairly deep.
I mean, you should
And
have
when
seen
you
what
don't
I had.
like, or you don't mention Wind 'Em Up as your first choice, then there's issues, right?
Ed, Ed, neophyte.
And then, but you did mention on the loose, so I'll give you credit for that one. You mentioned scratching the surface.
Well,
You know, you scratched it for a bit. That wasn't too
So
bad.
here's the thing. I love Michael Sadler. He's obviously been in the band the whole time. Jim Gilmore.
I had Jim, as you know, Jim also performs in the band Toronto. So I just had
no.
Jim this past April. Yeah. Jim's in the band Toronto, and he performs
I
Scratching the
can't.
Surface
I
when
can't.
Toronto's playing.
Okay,
I can't.
so your cousin Leslie is going to come on in a
Yes.
moment, but I have a question for Ed. And by the way, I was at your 60th birthday bash at the El Macombo.
60, you must
that
be
60?
mistaken. Yeah, you must be mistaken. I think it was my 40th.
Oh, your 40th. Sorry, my mistake. Where's Robert Lawson when I need him here? But here, I want to pitch this. I pitched it to you before, but I don't think it's happening. When a band is playing your venue, you have to get them on Toronto mic'd. Like, we need to get married here.
We can. There's been issues of some artists don't particularly like you.
Burn.
Ouch.
But that's not from a lack of effort. It's just some of them, you know, they're not a big fan of yours. But I'm trying.
Ask mid-year what he thinks of Toronto
Exactly,
mic'd.
yeah. But in saying that, there will be more coming. We have a major announcement coming up this Thursday, December 4th.
Just make it now.
So
January.
we
He's going to make it on January 11th on Mike Richards Show.
Yeah. So we have 6 massive artists coming for our 2-day Ronald McDonald House fundraiser called McBowl, which is the largest indoor music festival in North America. A lot of UK artists are coming.
UK.
The Beatles. Do you want to guess?
UK.
The Beatles.
UK.
It's the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And so keep a lookout for that. We're unveiling it on Thursday, December 4th at 10 a.m. to be exact. But I'll give Mike the heads up.
Okay,
What?
Ed.
Sorry, what venue?
At Classic Bowl,
Oh,
Mississauga.
Classic Bowl.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, and Cousin Jano, I don't think she's available due to work reasons, right? But
yeah.
if she had been available for the Michael Sadler, I would hope that she would be like invited for like a backstage pass, a meet and greet. Maybe she gets to sing a song with Michael.
She, as you know, by sitting next to her during the interview process, she hesitated a bit about attending.
she
Now,
can't
are
make it.
you coming?
It is up in the air.
But
And
what-
it
what's-
is not
what's stopping
because I
you?
don't- it's not. It's not.
Do you have surgery
it's not
that day?
Something I will take lightly in terms of not being able to go. It's not like
must
yeah,
be
I can't
serious.
Well,
go.
I'll
Sorry.
tell you what, Cousin Jano. If you come, I'll guarantee you can have a one-on-one with Michael.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
boy.
We'll see where I land.
You
It's
can
like-
canoodle with Michael.
No, I do not want to canoodle. with
Mr. Merrick,
Michael.
I actually need you. Okay, so everybody give it up for Ed Souza. I saw you brought your wife here.
Yes.
Way too beautiful for you. What's
I
going on?
I know.
Okay.
By the way, where's the food, Michael? I'm waiting for the food. I haven't eaten anything yet.
Okay,
I starved myself for 2
Moose
days.
Moose Grumpy. See, they don't hear us.
She can't hear.
No.
She can't hear. Ty,
Okay,
the Christmas guy's
that
leaving.
woman in the green shirt will give you a voucher and you'll get a free meal. Get one for your wife. And thank you for dropping by. Love talking to you, and I'm glad I got you on with Cousin
Yeah, and
Jano.
thank you. I don't. were
We
you the-
haven't met, but I think we will.
Yeah, we'll have a chat after. But
Okay.
my question is this how this whole thing happened? That where I ended up in the basement? Did you two have a contact? I'm
yeah.
trying to sort it
Yes.
out.
I wrote an email to Ed Souza, the
Okay.
man to my left, and I said, "Oh, I see Michael Sadler's coming to your venue.
Right.
Could I have him on Toronto Mike?" And then he introduced me to Michael Sadler's PR person or whatever.
Right.
We
Okay.
cooked it up, and then I went to you, Cousin Jano, and said, "I'm not doing this without you."
Right. So thank you. I mean,
You did a great job. So
was
my
overwhelming.
next interview will be with Cousin Jano. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna do it. So you're Ed. We have to say goodbye because I'm gonna cycle quick here. I'm gonna get Mr. Merrick. It's funny I'm calling him that. Where did he go?
You were going to put
Oh,
Leslie on.
This will be I'm gonna get Leslie on. Leslie
Oh,
Warner.
okay.
But you're gonna come on, Josh. That's your name. I had no idea. This is a 2-minute. You're the best, Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
2 minutes with this guy because this is a fun little story because I don't want to lose him. And then Leslie on, and then we wrap up with. Okay, you know what?
My feed gone.
Time out. Come on, J-Ho. We just Ed Souza just tripped
It's all good.
over
It's all good. It's part of the
video.
show. We're live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Okay, but you're gonna have to go to live.torontomike and see how crooked that is right now. So my goodness. Okay. Oh. Yeah. You spelled Arlene wrong. Okay.
Wow.
So
you should have seen the desk there you just got from Moose. Well deserved.
I love Moose Grumpy. Did you? Thank you for fixing that. I don't know. I can't look right now. So this is a quick fun story. And oh my God, I just saw Professor Pricklethorn is here. Professor Pricklethorn is here. Oh my God.
I have no idea what that is.
This gentleman to my left once, he taught my third-born child, Jarvis, and I learned he liked Toronto mic'd. Maybe introduce yourself, mystery man to my left. Do it right on the mic.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you very much, Toronto mic'd. I've taught Jarvis and Morgan at 2nd Street Junior Middle School.
You're teaching them gym now, right?
Yeah, phys ed right now. I'm a phys ed teacher. We're having a great time in the gym, and just happy to be here. Toronto Mike introduced me to Palma Pasta, and I've been a great customer for them for a few years now, and we just love it.
Okay, so let me rewind the tape here. This is an important detail before we
I'm
proceed.
listening.
So prior to Toronto Mike, you did not know about Palma Pasta.
Did not know, no.
Then you listened to Toronto Mike, and you learned about Palma Pasta. And now, essentially, every penny you earn as a teacher goes to Palma Pasta.
We love the Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners that they provide, and it's a big help for us actually just picking it up and enjoying it with the family.
Will you tell this to Anthony Petrucci before you leave? How long are you here for?
I'm going to here for probably about a half an hour. Yeah.
Did you get your voucher for the free meal?
Not yet. They actually sold out, so yeah.
But there's no sellout. Like, we
Okay,
make it here, right? Like, we make the food
It's gone.
here.
Well, Anthony's going to go out of business if he gives
No,
all the food away for free.
I literally, for the last month, every episode of Toronto Mike, I said, everybody who comes to TMLX 21 gets a free meal.
No one listening. No one's listening.
So somebody's got to deliver me Anthony Petrucci. Find me this gentleman and bring him to me. Can anyone who can do that hear me right now? I feel
No.
So Ian, you look like a responsible young man. Ian Service, find me Anthony. I want him on the mic. This man needs his meal for attending TMLX 21.
You're going to put Anthony out of business. We're not coming back to this.
Look at me. Do I look
Actually,
like I
what?
give a shit?
We probably outgrown this. Like, it's the Dome next. It really is the
Do
Sky
you know
Dome.
anyone at Rogers?
No.
It's a good thing I have some connections here.
So I thought you were just Mr. Merrick. And by the way, I can't believe it. The top 40 countdown, the tragically hip top 40 countdown dynamic duo is in this room right now. Sarah J from Buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
And JD.
Yep.
Do you know this name?
Yeah.
Jamie Dew?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to them in a moment. We got to cook with gas.
Can't
Elvis.
wait.
Can you
Yeah,
do this
let's
with
do
me?
it. Let's do
so,
it.
we're kicking Mr. Merrick out, who I just learned is a Josh. Make sure you don't leave till you tell Anthony Petrucci what you do with the Palma Pasta.
Absolutely.
Oh, someone got some food.
Morgan, do you see your gym teacher here?
Someone's excited. We got two girls here at the front. They got
Okay.
food. They got
Maisie,
food.
Winnie, do you see Mr. Merrick's here? Oh my God. Do you want on the mic later? Maybe at the end we close with the girls.
Sure.
That'll be fun. Thank you, Mr. Merrick. I
All
need
right.
to give your seat to so many people still to get on. My mind is
Leslie's
exploding.
coming on. You already said Leslie's
Leslie
coming on.
Taylor.
With cousin
Leslie's-
Jano.
Leslie is cousin Jano's cousin. That's how this came to be.
Is that how your cousin Jano?
Yeah. Yeah, she
So
said, come
don't
one
go-
day.
you're
when
not
I was
leaving yet,
feeling
are
a
you?
bit- I'm feeling a bit low, and she said,
come
come
on
to
mic?
this event.
You don't want to?
And I came, and the rest is history.
How long ago was that?
A couple of years? 3 years ago? 2
You know,
years ago?
we've never met, have we?
Yeah, we have.
We have? Oh.
Yeah, but you've always been on the mic, to be fair.
Gotcha. I've always thought that, because you're in the WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
I've always thought for some reason that you're a man. I never put two and two
Well,
together.
there you go.
And now you're blowing my mind that
I
cousin
know.
Jano's a woman.
Like Michael Sadler.
Not that I would
talking to
wanna-
some voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And then turns and it says, oh, it's a woman who listens to
Well, now
prog
I know.
rock.
Now I'm going to know who cousin Jano is
Yeah.
when, you know,
We've been in the
people
same
are
room
fighting in the
anytime.
group.
Yeah, I
There's a
don't
lot
fight.
of fighting in the group.
No, I was actually saying earlier.
There's fighting.
No. Maybe
There's-
it's coded. I don't see a lot of it.
There's fighting.
Yeah.
Joe Louis is usually fighting with people.
Well, there's that.
Elvis, you're
There
never
is
in the
that.
group, so what are you talking about?
That's true.
I'm in the group.
Hardly ever see you in there, though.
I'm in there.
I took my headphones off for the last 5 minutes. Did I miss anything?
Cousin Jano and I were chatting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a specific question, and we got to cycle through these last. I'm seeing faces here I didn't know were here. My goodness gracious! And I'm gonna close with the girls, if possible. These girls are like a Winnie and a Maisie and a Morgan, but this is happening closer to 3, so don't go anywhere. Yes, but closer to 3, so you got a bit of time here. You can warm up in the bullpen.
They're leaving before then.
They aren't allowed to go. Now I'm just. Oh my God, Carla Collins is here.
Carla Collins.
Carla Collins here. Get the F. Yes, okay.
Oh my God!
So
you're
fucking
in
right.
a minute, don't go anywhere. Don't let Carla Collins leave
This is
Palma's
fantastic.
Kitchen. I've never met Carla Collins.
Me neither.
awesome.
But I can't wait.
I feel like weak right now. You
This
need
is-
to take
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Take over. Carla Collins is here. Leslie,
Yes.
I need real talk from you. How did Cousin Jano do on the Saga episode?
She was fantastic. She
Her cousin, tell me the truth.
No, she was so well prepared. She asked really good questions. She didn't just stare at a Wikipedia page and pull up questions from that.
She wasn't a fanboy?
Well, she
No.
was a fanboy, but she
Oh,
did
I
fanboy
was
a little bit.
I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Listen, I've been listening to Jano talk about Saga for 45 years. So, there wasn't a lot that I didn't
It's
already
true.
know.
What
and
do
I
you think
did-
of Saga?
I did. They're fine. Not really. I like the hits. That's about it. Oh, you wanted to know what my favorite episode
Why are you
is?
staring at Leslie's
Because
chat?
she has her
know.
favorite episode on
Gotcha.
My favorite episode was Chris Tate #1. The wrong Chris Tate.
The Lazarettes.
Yes.
That's bizarre.
Yeah,
But is it because I thought he was the other
Yes.
Chris Tate?
It was a great episode.
The most awkward episode ever.
Yeah,
Or the
it was-
first 10 minutes of the episode were the most awkward episode ever.
How do you think
loved
I
it.
felt, okay?
Yeah.
More awkward than Molly
I
Johnson?
felt similar sensation to what I felt when I saw Carla Collins is
I
here.
know.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. I can't believe that.
What's your favorite episode, cousin?
The
Can't be the one that you
did
were
the
on.
Father's Day- No, the Father's Day one.
Oh yeah,
That's-
you know what? A bit of bias though, but it was a beautiful
Well,
episode.
I mean, come on.
Oh, was
Leslie's
that
dad,
Larry's?
Russ Taylor.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's my uncle.
Right, yes.
My
yes,
cousins and
right.
my uncle are, when I hear my uncle's voice and Dave Van Horn, who I've known since I was a kid, didn't even
That
know
was
it was
that was a
important.
wonderful episode,
It was.
and I remember
It
your
was-
brother was on that episode,
Yeah,
and
it was
I
fantastic.
How many other families have every member been on
Oh,
Toronto
yeah,
Mike?
that's true.
That's a good one.
Not
Yeah.
a lot. All
Does that
three
make us Hall
Taylor
of Famers?
siblings.
Who's the guy that writes shit down and keeps the log?
I think
Isn't
that would
a
be Tyler Campbell.
trivia question that guy should write down? Isn't there a guy that keeps a log of all the guests?
I'll mention it to Tyler.
Yeah.
that's Tyler Campbell.
Yeah.
Tyler Campbell. That's
So
it.
we've had a whole family.
So cousin Jano, just
Yeah.
to your relationship
Yeah.
with Leslie Taylor, you're obviously her cousin.
Yes, our mothers are our sisters.
How did she, Leslie Taylor, bring you into the TMU, the Toronto Mike's universe?
Do you want You want your real talk?
But right into the mic.
Right. Oh, sorry. I know my spot's a bit off today. Sorry. So I literally ended my PhD 2 days before.
Is this a long story?
No. Was feeling really down, and Leslie said, "Come to this event. It'll be really great. You'll have a good time." I met Rob Bruce. We're chatting away. I met you, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's great. Done." That's
Who's
what I got
better,
in.
me or Rob Bruce?
Rob Bruce.
Where is Rob?
No
He's not
hesitation.
He's working
He's
on
in-
Broadway.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
said he
that's
wasn't
right.
coming. Yeah. So that's the answer. Sorry.
So I want to say thank you for co-hosting the Michael Sadler episode of Toronto Mike.
That was.
You were great. And we did a half an hour before he arrived, and
Yeah.
we did more after.
Yeah, got fact checked by a Danish guy.
Yeah, yes, because you said this was the first album by Saga, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So
No, I know.
Even Denmark has their version of Robert Lawson.
I know.
But you're incredible, and I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you're here.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you.
cycling. Don't worry, I
Thank
got
you.
the song loaded up for Lucas. Don't worry.
God,
but
as long as
Leslie,
it's not
you're a
frickin'-
valuable FOTM who baked cookies. I would have eaten the
Absolutely.
cookie.
Yeah, right now I think some people are guarding the cookies at the back. So if you haven't had a cookie yet, there are a few left.
So you know what I'm seeing here to my left here? I see Mike Eppel chatting with Mike Wilner. And Peter goes, okay, I have to do this. I know he did it once before. Could I get, and Leslie, we're going to give your microphone to Peter Gross, because he's a FOTM Hall of Famer, and I have to tell him he's doing something next Sunday.
Here we
or
go.
next Saturday. So, Peter, you're going here, but I need Mike Wilner to take over for Cousin Jano, but don't trip on this cable here, Mike Wilner, like somebody else did. Who did it again? I already forgot.
I can't remember.
Okay, somebody did that. Okay, so go around. Okay. And it's good to see. Is Giovanni
it was
here?
the
Bullshit. He's in the shit list here. Okay.
He's in the
So,
shit list.
Right on the microphone, Peter Gross. How much credit do you continue to take for the career of Mike Wilner?
I guess all of it.
I mean, that's how I said hello to him when I walked in here.
Every column that he writes for the Star, he sends to me to proofread and correct all of the statistical errors.
And I send him a nickel every time.
I just had a flashback. You were there, Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the first ever TMLX event at Palma's Kitchen?
Yes.
It was downstairs.
Yes.
This was like
down
not
there.
even.
My
yeah.
kids were there.
So
of my
smaller
three.
crowd, but
Correct.
I had on the mic that day together Peter Gross and Mike Wilner.
You did.
Do you know how they're connected?
No. Well, he sends him a nickel every time he writes a column.
Mike, would you succinctly share the story of how Peter Gross is involved in your media superstar origin story?
Sure.
See if it's the same as mine.
Yeah. This is wild.
Yeah, it's interesting to see if Peter remembers it the same way. After there was a coup at the University of Toronto radio station in 1991, I started working for the Department of Athletics and Recreation at U of T. And in 1993, the then sports information director decided he didn't want to inform the media about the results of U of T games anymore. So that became my job. And the job way back then was you had to phone the final score to the wire services and the newspapers and the radio stations. And I phoned the Fan 1430 at the time, and Tim Haffey answered the phone.
FOTM Tim Haffey.
Of course. How could he not be an FOTM? And he had been the sports director at CIUT when I was at the radio station. So Haffey asked me if I would do a 30-second report on this university basketball game in 1993, and I said sure, and I did, and felt a great sense of accomplishment afterwards. And then the next week, when I was doing these phone calls, I also phoned 680 News, and I was emboldened, and I said, hey, do you want 30 seconds? And whoever answered the phone, and I don't know who she was, said sure. So I left a 30-second report on this, again, meaningless Ontario OUAA basketball game. And 2 days later, Peter called Paul Carson at U of T and said, hey, who was that kid? And I was in there at 680 auditioning for him the next weekend.
Peter, is that accurate?
Yeah, I recall that I listened to it and I thought, this is better than I would have expected from someone calling in from a school.
What a high bar.
You know what?
He ain't wrong.
What a high bar.
And
it was
His expectations were so low. This man impressed him.
And if I may, and I'm sure Peter might not remember this, but when I came in to audition at 680 at the old Victoria Street upstairs, it was I never
fifth
worked
floor
there.
yeah.
Yeah. He had me write a sportscast he gave me like 10 minutes, write a 3-minute sportscast, and then record it. And then I went into the booth with him and with an engineer and recorded it. And when I was done, Gross said to me,
That sucks. No?
He said to me, this guy has had his jaw on the floor for the last 2 minutes, talking about whoever was engineering the broadcast or engineering the audition tape. So that made me feel good too. And then he said, I don't have a job for you, but when I do, I'll call you. And he did.
I'll tell you one experience I had with Mike. For whatever reason, I came down on a Saturday, noon or so, 1 o'clock, to drop into the station, and Mike was anchoring the sports, and we just chatted, and suddenly it was 1:15, and without a script, just with 2 or 3 schedules on his monitor, he did a completely competent, excellent sportscast.
Competent, eh?
Excellent.
Yeah,
I heard
I've
excellent.
I've
I don't know about
I only
you.
heard competent.
Again, this is like unbelievable praise that's being offered.
Okay, so it gets better.
Competent broadcast.
It gets better. I'm going to make a huge announcement regarding Peter Gross.
Where's Mike Richards?
And then there's, did you watch Degrassi?
Yes, of course.
Arlene Lott is here.
Get
She's
out
going
of
to come
here.
on this mic, and I'm going to blow, this guy has no idea. It's going to blow your mind that this beautiful queen of pies, I hope I get the right handle, she's going to remind me, the relationship she has. You want to talk canoodling?
Yes.
There will be canoodling at Palma's Kitchen today with the man on your right. Your mind is blowing, right?
There'll be no canoodling at Palma's Kitchen.
There was
Elvis,
canoodling
that's not happening.
earlier. There was canoodling earlier, though. You missed it
Peter,
right up
this is
here.
an important announcement. By the way, is everybody having a good time here? Okay. If anyone here didn't get a free meal from Palma Pasta, you come see me. Okay, I know the owner will make sure you did. I hope everybody, did you get one?
When we got here, they said we're out of coupons.
But I need to get Anthony on this damn microphone right now. I'm going to fix that because
I didn't come here for the food. I came here for all of you fabulous FOTM.
Still, you're getting the food.
Hey, there's another Perry here.
We still
Perry
have,
Lefko's in the building.
okay, this is a horse racing. Make sure we tell the story of Peter the Gross, the horse, owned by David Cassidy.
Correct.
That's a real story here. Is there still Great Lakes beer? Is it still cold? Well, Gord, yes or no? That's you can't go like that. Okay.
Carla's here
Is that
too.
right?
You got to get Carla up here.
Carla, 100%. I can't wait to talk to Carla. This is a dream come true. To
This
be quite
is an
honest.
absolute dream.
And
My
Arlene's
wife
coming on
is
to
blowing
Peter.
up my phone.
So let me do
Can't
the quick.
believe it.
Okay. And did everybody, the first 75 people got the leg lamp? We're way past that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Peter Gross. This is November 28th. I'm checking. No, 29th. I can't even
29th.
believe it. I had too many beers.
All day.
November 29th. It's a Saturday. Next Saturday, we're going to be the grand marshals of the Etobicoke Santa Claus Parade.
And this is how I find out.
I'm not kidding. We have to meet at 2nd Street School at 9 a.m. next Saturday, and we're going to go walk the route. It's 35 streets, 1st to 35th in South Etobicoke. But I'm not kidding. They're printing a banner and everything. Are you up to this challenge? Are you game?
Nothing says Christmas like a Jew in a pickup truck. How can I say no now? I'll look like a prick if
you're
I say
Jewish?
no. Orthodox.
Is there a check? Did I
This
get
guy
the check?
gets extra bacon, this guy. I've had
Nothing
brunch with
says
him.
nothing says Christmas like a Jew in a pickup truck on Shabbos in Etobicoke.
Elvis, can you believe it, though? We're
No.
the grand marshals.
I can't believe it. That's generally reserved for.
How many people turned it down?
So, okay, the true story is they invited me to be the grand marshal, okay? I went back. I had the same reaction. I said, we can do better. I pitched them. I gave them the contact info for people like Arash Madani, who lives in the hood and is an actual famous person.
I would choose you over him.
Is that right? You
I
don't
would.
like Arash?
I would.
What do you have against Arash?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
What happened between
I've
you two?
already trashed Ian Hannamansing. I don't
Well,
need to trash anyone
I
else.
think unlike Ian, who will listen, I don't think Arash is listening. Seriously, did you better run in with him?
I'm just not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a
Okay.
fan.
So F him.
I dislike Ian more than I dislike that other guy.
Arash, a wonderful, wonderful
I'm sure
young
he is.
man.
I'm sure he is.
Regardless, I suggested Arash Madani should be the Grand Marshal. I think Arash turned them down. I came back to me. I said, fine, but I have a condition. Peter Gross is my wingman for this important. And that's happening next Saturday, right, Peter?
Yes.
Are you actually going to be in a pickup, or
I think
are
we have
you
to- I
watching?
think
Or
we
are
have
you
to-
marching?
I think we have to march.
You're marching.
I don't think there's a pickup.
What do you wear? What are you wearing?
We'll talk. I actually need to get the great Arlene Lott on this microphone. Let me just say, down the stretch, if anyone has even an inkling of interest in Ontario horse racing, or just likes the way Peter Gross tells a story, because he's a master storyteller, you need to subscribe and listen to Down the Stretch. I think what you do there is amazing.
Thank you. Did you want me to?
You're supposed to thank me for producing the damn thing for so many years. Remember, I did it for free for the first bunch of episodes. Come on, Peter.
No, you never did it for free.
Yeah, until we got the sponsor. Oh, that was the seniors moment.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
we did
senior
another
moment,
Okay,
seniors moment.
another podcast. Okay, so everybody, give it up to FOTM Hall of Famer Peter Gross. Arlene Lott is coming here, and Carla, don't you dare leave. You're not gonna leave, right? Okay, you're up next then. But Arlene Lott first. Watch. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Stop. 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 Okay. Oh my goodness, we almost lost the headset there.
It's better than the camera.
I can't afford to replace it. I didn't. Nick Iones told me to charge admission for this thing.
Who did?
Nick Iones.
Who?
Nick Iones, the host of Building Toronto Skyline and Building Success, 2 podcasts you ought to listen to.
Sure.
And did I tell you about
It's on the list.
recyclemyelectronics.ca?
Yes.
Do you have old electronics, old
Yes.
devices? You don't throw that in the garbage.
I know.
You go to
I've been
recyclemyelectronics.ca.
there.
Do you want
Yes.
a privacy pod from Silent?
Yes.
Dynamic and creative work environments?
Yes.
Doug at blueskyagency.ca. That's who you write.
Yes. Where do I go for my stickers?
That was a few years ago. I don't remember. Arlene,
Hello.
right on the mic there.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha.
That's a free. Okay, you know what? So let me be clear about this. we got some more free meals. Only 3. Okay.
Moose is out of breath. She's been working hard for her money.
What did you have to do for Anthony to get those?
Well,
you see the way she said that? You won't believe what I did to get those free meals.
Well, it's more than canoodling, it sounds
Excuse
like.
me, Moose.
Jesus. Come on.
No one can hear that.
Oh, wow. No one's listening anyway,
Disgusting.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to say thank you to Moose Grumpy, who, like, several times...
Wilner needs one.
Yeah, Wilner needs one.
Oh, you got one. Okay.
Several times we ran out of vouchers and Moose Grumpy got new ones. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. I'm going to see you after.
Moose is the best.
We love Moose Grumpy. Okay.
Carla
Arlene,
needs one.
I want to tell Arlene something. I loved your pie. Does that sound dirty?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought this was a family show.
I loved your pie.
Thanks.
She may have brought
I'm
more
so
for
glad.
you, Mike.
I brought you a little something I baked.
Okay, Arlene Lott's giving me something here.
I baked butter tarts this morning.
I love butter tarts.
Thank God.
I have a
'cause
question.
here is
I have a
one.
question. Do you prefer your butter tarts with raisins or without?
Oh boy, this is a very polarizing question. Yeah, it's the hard-hitting stuff. I like mine actually, plain. I hate to say plain because they're fantastic, but I like them uninterrupted. Let's say.
This looks amazing, Arlene, because it's like it's wide and it's like it's like a
It's big,
flowers,
it's open,
blo-
it's
open.
full.
It's kind of erotic. Look at that.
It's the
That looks
Georgia
really good.
O'Keeffe of butter tarts.
That looks really good. Mike gets in. He has enough to eat at home.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you didn't.
Wow. We're talking about butter tarts here. Is there a check? Arlene, can you disclose your relationship to the great Mike Wilner? What an FOTM he is. What is your relationship with Mike Wilner? Just tell us.
Oh, my relationship with the great Mike Wilner he hates when I call him my partner, but that's what I call him.
Yeah, I hate that.
He
It
hates
sounds like we're in a law firm.
Like we're in a law firm. He's too old to be a boyfriend, though,
Wilner and Lott.
right?
Or is that Lott and Wilner or Wilner and
But
Lott?
why not just say you're lovers?
LLC.
He's my lover. Sure.
My lover.
Okay.
Speaking of canoodling.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of decisions to make in real time. So Arlene,
yes,
I loved your appearance on Toronto Mike.
Me too.
Do you know who was there to co-host with me? Similar to how we had a co-host for Saga, cousin Jano.
Mhm.
Do you know who was in the room co-hosting with us that day?
I saw her when she walked in, when I walked in, there was Andy.
Andy, Arlene Lott is here.
I know. It was the best.
Did you want to say hi? Like, do you want to come on the mic and say hi? I'm reading her face. What is she saying
She's
there? I
making
can't
her
tell.
way.
She's coming. I'm getting to Carla Collins. I have a table here. Oh my God, we have got to cook up gas because this has got to end at 3.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna. This is gonna be great. Thank you for making Mike Wilner so happy.
Aw.
You make him very
Well,
happy.
he makes me very happy. We're even.
Is that true?
I hope so.
Is this Love
Line? This is Love Line.
Okay. So
he's so far away from me right now.
We
though.
are
It's
gonna
very
get one of my favorite FOTMs, Andy. Just say hi to Arlene. I know, but on the mic, on the mic.
Hi, Arlene.
Hey,
Lovely to see
bestie. Nice to see you.
Why aren't you wearing the Degrassi jacket?
I considered it, but Arlene's already seen it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you consider getting a restraining order against the superfan known as Andy?
I was pleasantly surprised to see her walk over cautiously when I walked in. But that was.
I just want to say I love you two as a couple. You're like a power couple in this city. We got a Degrassi superstar making the most delicious baked goods and pies. Queen of pies.
Princess of Pies. This is
You know what?
CBC, but I'll take the queen. Like,
Oh,
let's
no.
go, right?
You are the Princess of Pies. I got to get that branding right. And Mike Wilner, we continue to listen to your Deep Left Field podcast and read about the Blue Jays and the Toronto Star. But I'm excited you're here. So I know you've ruined my microphone. It's not your fault.
Andy did it.
See, all those like not wires. What are those strings have to go? You have to loop them in. Maybe fix that, and then because I got to get some people still in the thing.
Yep.
Professor Pricklethorn, could you say hi to us on this mic? Would you say hi? Okay. So, Princess of Pies to Professor Pricklethorn.
I love
Say
it.
that 5 times
Love
fast.
the alliteration. Can't do it though.
I can barely do it here. So thank you, Arlene.
Nice to see you.
Glad to see you. We're gonna get a quick hi from Warren, as he's known. Just a quick hi. And then we're gonna get Carla Collins on the microphone. First time I've ever met this woman. And as I scan the room, we're at the point in the show. Jeremy Hopkin, you're gonna take over for Mike Wilner. Okay, so that means now.
I thought you said Carla was
let's
coming.
go.
Okay.
Hello there.
Professor
Thanks for being on,
Pricklethorn.
Mike.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for
Mike
having
Wilner,
me.
everybody.
Give it up.
Mike Wilner.
Merry Christmas, Mike.
Hold my hand. We're going to do this. You know who I mentioned the guy who was the fire chief for the Toronto Island for a long time until they forced him to retire at 65. Did they do that?
Right. Yes.
I had a chat with him about you the other day. Pete is his name?
Yes, Pete Gutenberg. Yeah, Pete Gutenberg.
He says hello.
Yeah,
He says
great
you're
guy.
a good guy.
He's a good guy too. Yeah, we met a few times on the island, and I used to joke and call the island fire guys the Maytag repairmen. Because whenever I had business to do at the Island Fire Hall, I'd always walk in there and they were like in the middle of cooking or sports desk. So very busy guys. Yeah, he's a great guy.
And thank you for the tour of Toronto Island. And by the way, Anthony Petrucci, Anthony, would you come on for 1 minute after I talk to Professor Pricklethorn? Okay. Thank you for the tour of Toronto Island. I learned so much and I loved it.
And I'm going to do all again next summer. Toronto Island Discovery Tours.ca. I'm going to have about
Say that URL again.
Toronto Island Discovery Tours.ca. It's a 3-hour tour of Toronto Island.
Like Gilligan's Island.
It's Gilligan's Island, and I am the professor. And yeah, we do Ward's Island, Center Island, Hanlon's Point, all that stuff.
Why did you not dress as Professor Pricklethorn, knowing that there might be children here? Why are you dressed as a normie?
Well, I brought some books. You know,
My daughter and a couple of her friends. So Mike Eppel is leaving, everybody. Say goodbye to Mike Eppel. We love Mike Eppel. We love Mike Wilner. What other Mikes did we meet today? Lots of Mike.
Toronto Mike.
Toronto Mike is here.
I'll be back up with some books, and I'll deliver them to that table, right?
Yeah, it's. I got to get the Tragically Hip Top 40 people on very soon because Sarah J is here, and I'm nervous knowing she's here.
Come back next summer for another tour.
I will, in a heartbeat. One question for you about the island, though. The cormorants have stunk the joint up, and they're killing the trees. What do we do about the cormorants on the island? I'm serious. What do we do?
I speak for the trees. I say we harass them until they leave.
Do we play AC/DC for them?
Anonymous Curry,
Why?
maybe. I don't know.
What's wrong with ACDs?
Just bugging you. I'm just bugging you.
Come on.
No, we got to
How
harass
do we
them.
harass them?
Water cannons. Seriously, like at the C&E, you have a little barge with a water pump with a highly pressurized hose. Soon as they touch a tree, boom. Wouldn't that be a great summer job if you're a kid?
My son is actually looking for work, and I will send him to the
Perfect.
island to fire water. Sorry, not fire.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea. Water cannon these cormorants
Up
that
and
are
down,
messing up
all
the
day,
island.
all day.
Love you, man. The Toronto tree
Yep.
is still strong and thriving.
Yes, that's good.
But at the end of his life. And everybody, I want everybody to give it up for Professor Pricklethorn. Great FOTM. But you know, you should be on it. Any final words here before Carla Collins? Do you know Carla Collins?
Oh, of course, yes, a legend. Yeah, no.
That's her.
Yeah, I know. Look beautiful as ever.
Is that Michael Webb? So this is another legend, okay? Because I love the fact Webb is like World Wide Web, and he's a Webb. I just find that very convenient. Okay.
Leave the jokes to her.
What were you saying?
Final word, come and see me on the island, Toronto Island Discovery Tours next summer.
Okay, everybody. Professor Pricklethorn's going to give up his microphone to Carla Collins. I'm nervous, Elvis. I'm nervous.
This might be the biggest guest you've had.
I'm a hard act to follow. So.
This is the biggest guest you've had.
Bigger than Mike Eppel.
Think about. Well, okay. Second biggest guest.
Okay, so, well, we're going to talk. So, Carla's going to get comfortable, but I want to say hello to the official historian of the Toronto Mike podcast, who I only met because one of these events at Palma's Kitchen, he showed up dressed like this, and he came on the mic, and I said, son, I like the cut of your jib. How about a quarterly episode of Toronto Mike? And that's what we've been doing. And for episode 1800,
right on.
Did anyone here listen to 1800? Okay, there are people here listening to 1800. We, thanks to Jeremy Hopkin, we did it live from Casa Loma.
Oh, I heard about this one.
That was a lot of fun.
Wasn't that a lot of fun?
Yeah, man. And you brought out your A game with your stand-up there.
Well, you know what? Should I tell that story quick? You know what? I have a comedian to my left.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere.
I won't.
This is so ridiculous.
Okay.
Get buckle up, Carla. This is ridiculous.
I'm buckled.
Welcome to your in-person debut because you zoomed in from LA or something, but welcome to Toronto Mike, Carla Collins, everybody.
Woo. Hey, everyone. Very excited to be here.
And Toronto Mike said, if you show up, I will shut this down.
Shut her down.
I will shut the whole thing down.
I did say that.
And I came, and that guy at the end tried to sell me some snake oil.
What can
He
I
looks
say?
like an old-timey piano player, and I dig that.
What can I say? She's a bee's knees.
I love it. You are. You're the cat's pajamas. You're swell, see?
Wow, thank you.
What are you doing here? Because I think of you now as L.A. Carla.
I'm here to do your hair because you and I are now collectively have the most hair of any broadcasters, I think, combined, right? I'm here visiting my gay fiance, Michael Webb, and I also have a show coming up. He is, ladies, get yourself a gay fiance. I can't recommend it high enough.
That's fantastic.
Look at these boots, ladies. They are amazing. From my gay fiance. This is from my gay fiance. The only thing I've gotten from a straight man has been a mild eating disorder and chlamydia. I'm kidding. I've never had chlamydia. Hi, kids. Are there children here? I'm doing.
They're not listening.
I'm back in Canada doing a bunch of things, but I'm going to be doing a show December 13th. You all like beer?
Yes.
Want to come see me at a brewery?
Whoa.
Scarborough. It's the closest thing to Sault Ste. Marie, my hometown. These are not my original teeth, sir. If you want to come see me do live comedy, I'm working out all my new stuff at Goldenfield Brewery with Jesse Reynolds hosting, and Sabrina Douglas is featuring.
FOTM Sabrina Douglas.
That's right. I don't know what that means, but I will FOTM Sabrina Douglas.
There's no fucking way she knows what that is.
I mean, it's time for me to do a lady. What? I don't know what that means.
Friend of Toronto Mike. She's been on Toronto Mike.
Friend of Toronto Mike. Am I also an FOTM?
You are. You even though you zoomed in, you're still technically an FOTM. But
I'd like to be an FOTM with benefits.
Well, we'll talk
Hey
after.
now!
We'll talk afterwards.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of show this is. No, so December 13th, Goldenfield Brewery, and then I'll be doing a Yuck Yucks tour.
Okay, exciting. That's a rival brewery, of course, but we'll allow it, right, Elvis? Okay, shout out to Great Lakes Beer.
But it's in Scarborough.
That's true.
I mean,
Where
like,
is that exactly?
Like I didn't get shanked when I came in here, and if you want,
you're in Etobicoke now. So
I know it's fancy.
Hey, I was born in Scarborough. Come on.
I was born in the Sioux. I wish I was born in Scarborough.
It's not
I
all,
love
it's
Scarborough.
Not all that bad.
Look, she aspires
Look at you
to be
trying
a
to be so
Scarbeurian.
fancy, Mr. Piano Man.
So this is J-Ho, the guy, the fancy pants over there.
Hi, J-Ho.
Hello.
He was my
Hi, Carla.
co-host for the recording at Casa Loma. Have you ever performed at Casa Loma?
No, but I'd love to. I think it's haunted.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's,
just
that's
assume a
Midtown
ghost would
Gord,
hit
I
on
think.
me.
Yeah, Midtown Gord's haunting that place.
Yeah, Midtown Gord.
Is he here today?
No, he's not here.
Oh.
He's haunting
I like
Casa
that
Loma.
everybody has an old-timey nickname, you know. Smiling Jack was here earlier, Carla, but you missed him.
That's the way we do it.
You have no idea.
Midtown Gord. Banging Barbara.
J-Ho, we have contacts at Casa Loma. I think so.
Yeah,
if you don't know.
I would
Carla's-
love to perform at
She's
Casa
funny
Loma.
as heck.
Yes.
I said heck because the kids are here.
Watch your
Right.
fucking mouth.
I love you. No, I mean, because I think it's haunted, and you know how I am like sexual catnip to every man over 90, right? Seriously, I have a YouTube channel called ASM Arthritis. It's just me making sounds I think old guys would like. Like it's just me blowing on soup and crinkling newspapers and stuff. So I assume, because all old guys like me, I think that ghost would really love me too. So let's do this, Casa Loma. I'm pumped. Let's do this.
Right on.
How are the
Blowing
kids
on
doing?
soup. That was a good
Carla,
one.
did you get your complimentary meal from Palma Pasta?
I did, but we're just gonna split one because, you know, I haven't had a carb since 1988. I don't know if you've noticed this.
The gay fiance really likes her jokes. He's laughing too.
Well, because I'm thinner than the
What's
plot
the
of
deal?
Hustlers, and you wish you knew the deal. I'll tell you what, I'm living on a farm with him.
But where's the farm?
Well, we can't disclose that location due to
Scarborough?
my one stalker. No, it's not a Scarborough. Again, we're not that fancy. But the thing is, I've never visited a farm, and now I'm living on one, and it's rough, guys, because like kittens die, and it shaves 6 months off my life every time that happens. And then the other day, there was literally a mouse in the dog water bowl, and I was like, I don't like meese. I'm not trying to be racist. I can't do mouse. And he said, well, that's just life on the farm. That's his answer to everything. I'm like, Doug Ford is naked in the living room. That's just life on the farm. So it's toughening me up. It's just, I'm trying to be, anyway, I'm very happy to be here in Canada. You guys all look beautiful.
Well, many moons ago, you and I were on I don't know if it was a Zoom or a phone call, I can't remember, with your gay fiancé.
It was a Zoom call during the Jean-Claude pandemic. It was during the pandemic, and I made my Toronto Mike debut, yes. You know, I'm getting hit on 75% less than I do when I'm on Humble and Fred. FYI. Because there's this beautiful gentleman, Ian, said I was the best guest that Humble and Fred has ever had, so I thought that was very sweet. It made my whole week.
Who keeps booking you on Humble and Fred?
An FOTM, a friend of Mike.
The TM.
Carla? The gangster himself. Yes, you are the czar. And congratulations. I saw something on Facebook where you've got one of the biggest podcasts, and we couldn't be happier for you. So everybody, let's give it up for Toronto Mike. He's the king of podcasts, and he's got great hair.
Can you, I asked this of a previous guest, but I feel like you as a Weather Network veteran, you're like a broadcaster.
Not to brag.
Not to brag. Could you paint a picture, like what are you seeing here today? Just so the people listening on their podcast feed there know exactly what you're seeing here. Like what do you see? Other than Brian Gerstein chowing down on a sandwich, everybody. Brian Gerstein, everybody.
Brian, what's up?
PropertyInThe6.com.
I love that we brought up I was a weather girl. By the way, I was also an Air Canada flight attendant. Had I become a nurse, guys, I would have been all three of the OG slutty Halloween costumes. Here's what I see. I see a lot of beautiful people. It's whiter than the Winter Olympics, but that's all right. We're just taking a picture. Okay, throw on the wind machine, girl. Okay, I love it. She just
Moose
blew
Grumpy
air.
is blind.
I see a lot of happy people. There's a young guy here who's adorable. How you doing?
Named
I got
after
your nose. I got your nose. That's my play with young guys. Ian, my biggest fan, is here. He's supposed to be at least 1,000 feet away, but that's all right. We have a beautiful woman who's got auburn hair. You're a hot ginger. How's it going?
I always say this every time she comes out. Way too hot for Brother Neil, right?
Yeah.
What? That's mean.
Definitely.
No, just hot enough. And there's somebody in a jaunty chapeau over there who looks like he came in with the old-timey piano guy.
That's Ed Souza.
Hi, Ed. How are you? There's somebody in a Raptors uniform.
That's Scotty Barnes.
I don't know if he's going to do a three-pointer. And it says
Grady Dick.
It says Dick at the other side of it. I'm just going to leave that alone because that's too easy, and I'm a professional. Exactly. See, Ian, you know I don't go for those little hanging fruit. There's a lovely couple over there, and it's the white family from Get Out. So that's fun. Everybody's here. There's a lot of smiling people. Did you have a fun time?
Oh, yeah.
I had a blast. Elvis, what did you think?
It sucked.
We still have a few more guests, actually, before we wind
Good.
down.
Maybe we can get better.
Maybe we can get better. I got to say, though, I'm tickled pink. Is that an expression we say, Jeremy Hopkin? You'll
Sure,
allow
yeah.
it? Okay.
That
I'm
spans
tickled
the
pink
ages,
that
yeah.
you're here. Like, I thought maybe you did threaten to come, and I'm like, I will shut it down if Carla Collins. You're here.
Against everybody's will. That's what I like to show up. It's just like I threatened him. He said, I will shut this down. I said, Michael, I said to my gay fiance,
Michael Webb.
I think this means a lot. Michael Webb. If anybody needs a good realtor, Michael Webb. I said, listen. What? I gotta keep a roof over the farmhouse, guys.
Yeah.
We got chickens.
It can't all be Gerstein selling the real estate.
So I said, this is, I think that was so sweet what you said. You said you'd shut the whole thing down. And
honestly,
I think the world of you. And so I was like, let's go to. Remember when I was working on radio? I used to have to say Mixissauga, so I still get.
So that's it. So you do know. I mean, we're not going to mix it up too much here, pun intended. But Steve Anthony has been on the program and says there was a chemistry imbalance with you two that you just didn't.
Did you see chemistry or chemical imbalance? Because if it's Anthony.
Like, is that a case? And again, we're going way. I like to talk about the old Toronto stuff. This is real
He's
quick.
asked me this before, by the way. He likes the controversy.
I do.
Steve was a mensch. Okay, here's the thing. They put us together. We had never met before, and we were doing mixed mornings. I was still working full time at CTV. I do not like mornings. Ask Michael on the farm. I don't like getting up early. I went to perform at Just for Laughs. Whilst I was in Montreal, I got a call from Biggie, our program director, and he said, we're going to move Steve to afternoons. I think it gels better with you and Griff. And for a while there, it seemed like I was the Black Widow of broadcast. Like I was just getting people, like I wield that kind of power. And I was like, are you sure you won't put me to afternoons? I would much rather do afternoons. and sleep in. And when I came back, I don't know what he's saying behind my back, but Steve Anthony has always been a total mensch to me.
Yeah.
He was lovely. He couldn't have been more lovely about it. And by the way, I got fired a couple years later, so what's the big diff? I mean, it's Gary Slade. He hires and fires me. I've been hired and fired since I sat down here 4 times.
And let me be clear about this, Carla. I cannot be more clear about this. No one's allowed on Toronto Mike if they're going to say a disparaging word about you. If Steve Anthony dared say a negative word, he'd be out on his ass.
You will cut a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. We will leg wrestle anyone who says something. No, he was always lovely. I had nothing to do with that decision. I wish I did, yes, because as you know, ladies, we just are so powerful in the world of broadcast. So many morning women just wielding our power all over the place. So, no, I had nothing to do with that, but it was always all good.
Remind us, where can we, you're so fucking funny. Where can we see you live?
You can see me live December 13th coming up at Goldenfield Brewery. I'm also going to be at Yucks in London, Ontario on Boxing Day, or EFC Day. I don't know what you celebrate. The 26th and 27th I'll be in London. Then in February, I'll be around Yucks in February and March as well here in Ontario. December 13th.
December 13th, see Carla Collins. A big round of applause for Carla Collins.
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
I'm honored you're here. Thank you so much. But I do need a JD. Would you go on the mic, JD? Yeah. So a JD, and then Sarah J, you're like on deck after the great Jeremy Hopkins wraps up here. But thank you again, Carla. Honestly, you're I just got a kiss from Carla Collins. Did you see that?
She made my fucking year. That was fantastic. Carla's the best. That was amazing.
That's okay. Peter did the same thing. I got to replace all the gear here today. Here. So, don't worry.
Very nice.
We're closing.
Thank you.
Don't worry. So,
Carla's the best.
We're gonna say so. J-Ho, I just want to say thank you for coming on 4 times this year.
Hey, thank you too. I've never thought I'd be doing this, and I'm just so happy I am.
Well, I make dreams come true on this program. You know that.
You do make dreams come true, and I tried to make a dream come true by doing our remote with the Casa Loma people. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was fantastic, and we did that tour together after.
Yeah,
we went down the tunnel the tunnel of love, if you will. It was quite something.
I heard.
And
So
the towers of love too.
We went to the
All the
highest
towers everywhere.
said hello to the ghost of Midtown Gord. It was something else. So, do we know where we're going to record live from in the first quarter of 2026?
I do not know, but I would love to scope some places out, and the FOTMs have been given some great suggestions on future episodes, so
maybe Horseshoe Tavern.
We'll work it out. Horseshoe Tavern sounded
cool.
like a great idea. We'll see what we can do.
He doesn't like it.
I do. No, I do.
Is the only remotes you do other than these are with him? Is that the deal?
Well, I do the Joe Carter Classic.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yes.
So Joe Carter. By the way, you know who's not here, but
Joe
told
Carter.
me he was 100%. Joe Carter's not here. That's correct. He said 100% he'll be here, and I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Unless he's hiding in this room. Your neighbor, Rob Butler.
Oh, yeah, he is my neighbor.
But he said 100% him and Sherry Butler, 100% we're going to be at TMX 21.
maybe-
I promoted it, Elvis.
No one's listening. It's fine.
I think Rob got locked in the Costco room, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Elvis invented the Costco room.
Ixnay on the Costco.
Everybody,
room.
a big hand. Oh, yeah, because Mrs. Elvis.
I love how
might
he
be
knows
listening.
about the Costco.
Because
That makes me
people
feel
listen
good.
to Toronto Mike. You're
I
the
do.
only one missing out.
Yeah. Okay.
Even Serena over here. I've been watching you. You're a big Toronto Mike fan, aren't you? That's the Hebsher partner.
We're trying to make it
To
make it
borrow
as meta
Wilner
as
to
possible,
her.
right?
Girlfriend.
Gal
Girlfriend?
pal? Lady friend?
Yeah. Partner. I'm with Wilner.
Lover?
No, does Wilner like partner or not like partner? No, I don't like
like-
partner either.
No, Arlene
Girlfriend,
likes,
boyfriend. It's fine.
Yeah.
Girlfriend, no matter how old you are.
Everybody, their girlfriend, boyfriend.
What do you? Lovers? You want lovers?
So,
Wow.
J-Ho,
So what are you?
Thank you for being the official Toronto historian of the Toronto Mike podcast.
You're
Give it
welcome.
up for J-Ho.
Thank you so much.
But Sarah J, you're going to go around this table and not trip on any cables. Just get on that mic. To my left, everybody, this is any Tragically Hip fans here? You know, there's a man here. You know Hebsher? He's got a great relationship with the Tragically Hip.
He does.
Yeah. And part of it is probably because, not that this is the reason he loves the hip, but he grew up as a buddy of Jake Gold. Do you know that?
Wow. Yeah, really?
Would I lie about that, Elvis?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't we rehearse this?
You've rehearsed 3 hours of material.
Yeah.
We have a lot of time.
Jamie Dew, now going by the proper handle JD.
Sure.
Yeah.
How the hell are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I feel really embarrassed to be sitting in this seat right now after the great job that Carla just did.
You know what? Carla warmed up that seat for you, JD.
Damn. I don't know why I don't want to say anything, and I'm all punchlines. So.
Piping
Down there, I love this.
Okay, get right in front of that thing. We have another person who came from enemy territory. So
boy.
it's not just Steve, who's still here.
Well, and Gabriel, too.
Well, and Gabriel, too.
Gabriel. And-
Two.
yeah, there you go.
So there's another person on this podcast today who came from enemy territory.
Really?
The woman to your right, who I know as Sarah J.
Sarah J.
She came
Right.
from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, we
New
like
York.
Buffalo. Buffalo's practically Canada.
It's
You
11th
can't really
province.
say anything
Yeah.
about Buffalo.
Am I the only one who fucking hates Buffalo here?
Yeah, I think so.
You are.
You started all those fires.
Irv Weinstein.
Tonawanda.
I did like Irv Weinstein.
Too soon? What was that? Too soon?
I liked, you know what
Wow,
I liked?
is it groans?
I just shout this out, then I'll get it back to JD and back to you, Sarah J, and the podcast you guys do. But I did really enjoy Commander Tom because on Sundays it was religious programming, no cartoons anywhere. But Commander Tom would give us Davy and Goliath.
Not religious at all.
You know what? It just clued in. That was religious.
Davy.
Oh my God.
So JD, I was a guest. I complained many times on Toronto Mike that I recorded it in like October.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay. And then it was like the next summer. And I'm like, is he going to fucking drop my episode?
You were like number 9 or something, right?
Number 9. Tell us about that podcast and what this next podcast is, and then tell us who the hell Sarah J from Buffalo is, who I got to meet at your event.
Yes.
Okay, well, the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown is part of the Tragically Hip podcast series. I've done 4 Tragically Hip podcasts, and there's a 5th one coming in 2026.
Get all the juice out of that lemon, JD.
That's right, you got to. It is celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the Man Machine poem tour. If you attended any of those shows, reach out to me, please, because the show is based on your stories and what you experienced the night that you saw a show or the night that you saw the final show. And that's coming up in May of this year, and it's going to wrap up on August 20th. The 10-year anniversary of the final show in Kingston. So it should be a lot of fun.
Well, you do a great job.
Thank you.
I'm not the only one in this room who has had an episode. That sentence sounds funny. I had an episode. Tyler had an episode as well.
Yes, he did. He did the Depression Suite.
And what song did I do?
You did. Holy shit. It was so late.
Holy shit, I love that hip song. It's good.
Yeah. Oh, you did
Wait.
Long Time Running, didn't you?
No, I didn't do Blow It High Dough. I did not do Long Time Running, even though that was the wedding song for Monica
That's
and I.
why I was thinking of it.
It was Fiddler's Green.
Fiddler's.
Yep.
I knew it was a slow jam.
So how did you meet Sarah J?
Sarah J and I met actually almost about a year ago at the HIP. They were doing an event at
Massey Hall.
Massey Hall.
Yeah.
And they were releasing their book, and we connected shortly after that. She did an episode. She's got a media company called DATC, based out of Buffalo, and we ended up working together, and she takes care of a lot of the nitty-gritty, and I get to focus on the stuff that I love to focus on, and
The hipsteries and
meeting
Yep.
people and
the broadcasting. So you're doing a great job, JD. You know I root hard for you.
Thank you, buddy.
And I'm a big JD head.
Oh, thanks.
It's a good,
What does
good
that
group
mean?
to be a part of.
And because I'm a big JD head, I've discovered this, even though enemy. Okay, I
It's fine.
Off
So
top,
she's
okay?
from Buffalo. It's practically Canada.
It's practically Canada.
not Canada, but
It takes me 10 minutes to get to the border.
yeah, it's
so
geography.
it's-
But please
yeah.
tell us, like, you made this trip to Toronto for this event, or were you going to go do other things with JD?
Well, I'm actually going to Richard Beland's closing.
Oh, yeah, he's a
thing
photographer.
Tonight. Yeah, I'm going to that as well. But this was the main reason. I drove up to Toronto and got JD's ass and brought him here.
That's right.
Okay, you're a lucky man,
Yeah.
JD, to have
Yeah.
Sarah J in your
Yeah.
corner. And this new podcast, does it have a launch date?
May 14th.
May 14th.
May 14th. So
Yeah.
if someone recorded an episode today, they might hear it in 2 years? How long is it?
Well, sometime between May and August.
Listen, we like to let things simmer, but when they're served, they're very delicious. So
Mmm,
it's worth
Palma
the wait.
pasta's delicious. So, JD, I'm honored you're here, and I'm so
Thanks.
glad you brought
Thank
Sarah
you so
J. And if there's any hip fans here, you should be listening to all 12 of JD's hip podcasts.
100%.
They're all good. And that top 40 countdown, which just kind of wrapped up, there's an episode of Tyler Campbell and myself. I do want to thank somebody here who fed us all today. And I want to ask, what's this deal about running out of vouchers or something?
The guy's got a business. Like, he's got to make some money here. Can't give a feed. the
Everybody
world.
here knows you have to spend at least $500 in the retail store before you go. Who's turning off the lights here? Because you didn't pay the hydro bill. Okay. So, did you get some Palma pasta, JD?
I'm about to get some.
Okay, so you got a voucher?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got one in here.
Okay.
Anthony's like, Jesus, there's
And
still
you'll
fucking vouchers out there.
You're going to report back on how delicious the Palma
will.
pasta is. Okay, so I'm going to get, for 2 minutes here, I'm going to get Anthony Petrucci on. And then this is all going to come full circle. But shout out to JD and Sarah J. Tragically Hip Top 40. So
Thank you so much.
I messed up.
Do you
Sarah,
talk
you
to
know
Sarah?
I'm a big fan.
Do you talk to Sarah J about how big the hip is in Buffalo? Is that a thing that you...
So is it because of 102.1?
I would guess, yeah.
Like that's how you would get your hip, because you would tune in Toronto's 102.1 The Edge. Have you heard of the station, 102.1 The Edge?
Yeah.
No.
Is Pete Fowler here? You know, he told me he'd be here too. I'm going to show you the list afterwards of all the people who
Please.
said they'd be here today.
So that's
on
how
the
you
show.
got introduced to the hip in Buffalo, was through CFNY?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because even the
That makes
lowest of the
That
low
makes
can
sense.
tour Buffalo as well, and Sloan, and it's because of 102.1's reach.
It is.
That makes sense.
It makes complete sense. Okay. So to my left, everybody, is the man who's hosting us today and is feeding us today, and I have a couple of pointed questions for him. But everybody, welcome Anthony Petrucci from Palma Pasta.
Well done, Mike.
What did you think of today's TMLX event?
Fabulous. Great turnout today. Thank you all for coming. Great turnout.
I was told by my assistant, Moose Grumpy, that at some point we ran out of food vouchers.
Oh boy, here we go.
They recycled them.
So is it fair to say everybody who came to TMLX 21, and it was a big turnout, got a free meal from Palma Pasta?
You probably had over 100 people.
Wow.
Okay, everybody.
Is that how much? Does a fire marshal know that?
No.
Yeah.
And we're not serving alcohol here either.
No alcohol served here. Well, that's okay.
Correct.
We're giving away the alcohol. That's
Would you-
different.
He's dropping a hint here.
Yeah, because he can't charge for the beer. I think
I
you need
know,
a
but there's
license
no
or
beer
something.
here.
I think you're allowed to give away beer.
There's no
If
beer
you're over
here.
19.
No, you're not.
There's no beer. It's root beer.
There's no beer.
You understand? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you now. I'm
Jesus.
a little slow here. I've had a few octopus. Dude, your support of Toronto Mike means the world to me. I've heard from so many people today in the past week who got... Is that feedback? Okay. Who got like catering, and this gentleman, Mr. Josh Merrick, who was just here, talks about how he buys all of his delicious Italian food from Palma Pasta because they hear about Palma Pasta on Toronto Mike. I love this relationship we have.
It's been a great relationship. How long? Before?
Oh wow, they're hugging. They're hugging
Love
now.
you, man.
They're hugging. That was a more intimate hug than the kiss with Carla.
Well, we might have another one later.
You've got to tell them the funny story how we met.
Go ahead.
So, Mike, you had what was the website, the blog that you had back
Yeah,
in the day?
but just pour it into the mic. Don't even look at me. It was
Okay.
TorontoMike.com.
So Mike had this a blog that he was doing way
I still
back
have it,
when.
man.
15 years?
I still have it.
Okay, so 15 years ago, and I used to antagonize him and follow. He got real upset one time, and then he had
It's amazing.
Elvis jump in on it as well.
It's amazing.
100%.
2 against 1.
I remember this. Your IP address said it was coming from Palma Pasta, and he thought I said Ital Pasta.
No, it didn't. It came from somewhere. Anyways, Mike shows up here one time. I thought he was pulling my leg, so he shows up here one time. I knew how he looked because he had posted his picture on there, so I approached him and cornered him. He got bug-eyed. He thought I was going to attack him.
Well, you come up to me in your white smock, and I think there was blood on it, and and you know,
You're race. That's racist.
Well, I've seen
just
some-
because he's Italian doesn't mean he has fucking blood on his smock. Like seriously,
Polly Walnuts
fucking
over
munja
here.
cake over here with the blood on the smock.
And that was the start of a beautiful relationship.
That was the start of a beautiful relationship.
And you catered my wedding.
Absolutely.
To the beautiful Monica.
Anthony, Mike and I talked about you. Like it was, you were right. It was deep.
Can I introduce one more element?
The hate was deep at the
It
beginning.
went deep, and I was having a great time. I was laughing to myself because both of them went off the rails.
Can I
on this.
introduce this missing link that you haven't mentioned yet?
Yes.
I helped Humble Howard with humblehoward.com. And you were commenting there as Mr. Lipschitz or something?
Yes.
You're-
No. Something else. And I threatened
Your
Howard.
lawyer, Mr. Lipschitz, was going to come at Howard. And Howard phoned me up. I saw Howard last night at the Ron James stand-up. But Howard phoned me up and said he was legit worried and nervous about this guy who was threatening the lawyer. And like sicked me on you to like find out what's going on here. So this is a big part of the story. Was Humble Howard's paranoia that the lawyer, Mr. Lipschitz, was coming after him.
Right.
And that was your lawyer,
I said
Lipschitz.
that I was going to contact my lawyer, Mr.
See,
Lipschitz.
I hope Carla Collins is taking notes, okay? This is all gold for her next stand-up here.
Early internet was wild days.
Yeah, seriously.
It really was.
And then here we are, so many years later, every guest on Toronto Mic'd in the Basement gets a lasagna, and they all love it. So many people, like I mentioned, this Josh Merrick, he just came up to me the other day at my son's soccer practice and says, you know, we found out about Palma Pasta on Toronto Mic, and we spend so much money on Palma Pasta. And I'm like, that's how it works. You're the best.
Thank you.
And thank you for making sure everybody got fed.
I just want to say it's amazing the turnout that you got, but the amount of people and the famous people that you have. Mark Hebsher being one. I grew up with
Mark Hebsher, everybody.
Grew up with Mark. Carla Collins.
Carla Collins.
Mike Eppel.
Mike Eppel.
Mr. Wilner. I mean,
Mike
there's
Wilner.
a bunch of people here that I forget to mention. But
Peter
it's-
Gross.
Peter Gross was here?
Peter Gross was here.
Oh my God. Okay.
Recorded
so
it.
It continues.
Ed Sousa.
He's going to be somewhere next weekend, I heard.
It's amazing
Absolutely.
the amount of work that you do and the
Mike
turnout
Richards?
that you get. And Mike Richards as well. I
Larry
took a picture of
Fedoruk?
him. Larry Fedoruk. I mean, it's amazing, Mike.
A lot of big deals
Congratulations.
here. I feel like Larry Fedoruk worked with Carla Collins. Am I right? Did you guys work together, you and Larry Fedoruk?
Yes, I didn't have him fired,
So thank you, Anthony from Palma
Thank you.
Pasta. We're in a bit of overtime, but we're going to wrap this in the next 9 minutes. I want to get somebody on, this gentleman, and pick somebody at this table to join you, okay? I have a song. Can you believe I brought a song? So I have to play this song right now. We're going to wrap, don't worry.
My contract says I go till 3.
Well, we're going over.
Oh, catch the vibe, the reggae and the ragtime.
Did you bring someone for the other mic?
Catch the vibe.
Somebody.
Brother
go.
Neil?
Matt,
Somebody. Lucas with the little.
Neil.
Catch the vibes, catch the vibes. Oh,
Brother Neil.
Cause it's Lucas with the little.
Lucas Iannetta, everybody. Welcome back, Lucas.
Hello.
Whatever bubbles up.
Roger's employee, Lucas.
Well, let's get to the bottom of this. Your dream has been to work in radio.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
And I am. I currently am. So check to that dream
Well,
for sure.
Slow your roll, brother. Like you came on this show, I think it was TMLX5.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And you told us about
He was
the
a
dream.
kid. He was in high school.
He was a kid.
Yeah.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Brother Neil. This was a trifecta.
Yeah.
I love the chat. And you said you want to be in radio. And I said, son, get a real job. Run the other direction, okay? So tell us what you're doing in radio.
So I work with Rogers and I'm in radio promotion. So I do contesting things and promo for the Toronto market and then London, Ontario as well, because that's where the job was. And yeah.
Listen to the pipes on this guy.
Thank you.
That's Lucas's voice you hear on the
Yeah,
liners.
the pipes.
Yeah.
He's got good
It
pipes.
is
this
odd.
kid.
ID 8.1.
And you came on, I mentioned Giovanni, who couldn't be
Yeah.
here today, even though he
What-
wrote me a note to say, I'll see you on Saturday.
He was working until 4 a.m. this morning because he's a bus
So?
driver with my way, and he was
Where's that-
exhausted.
I think he's with
but-
Rob Butler.
On that note, because I want to say hi to Al Grego before we depart. But Brother Neil, I remember you part of this trifecta. How is life, Brother Neil?
Oh yeah, if you guys are not following at Junk Food Junction on Instagram, that's where all the fast food and junk food stuff goes down, and also on YouTube. So if you have an Instagram, don't forget to like and follow. Junk Food
So you eat and then write about junk food.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's
do
a
the
great
reviews.
account.
And
I follow
so I
it.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, post all the new stuff. And I'm actually going to do stories for today for Anthony from Palma Pasta. give him the plug, of course.
No, listen, Brother Neil.
Like he needs me. He doesn't need me.
He needs you, trust me.
Anthony
So,
is-
thank you, Brother Neil, for your support. We love you. And Lucas, I feel like a proud father right now.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're working in radio, brother.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
the last job left.
He
did it.
He did it. Back in the day, we used to gossip about the radio, the
Yeah.
personalities, comings and goings, and now Lucas is there. He's one of them.
And the thing is, there's still gossip about it. It just never stops, you
Yeah.
know?
What's the latest gossip?
Oh, wow.
Give us the inside.
The
Who's getting
latest
fired?
What do you know?
Who's getting fired from
Did you
Kiss?
see Mike Eppel earlier?
I saw Mike. I see Mike a lot in the Toronto office when I'm in. So, yeah.
They let you in the Toronto office.
Yeah. Once a week, they let me in. Sometimes twice, maybe 3 times.
Let the record show my headphones to my left have dropped on the floor 3 times.
Yeah, depends. Whatever needs to happen.
So stay there, Lucas. We're
Okay.
we're winding down.
I really need a picture with Carla before she goes,
Well,
too.
just make sure. Hey, Michael Webb don't let Carla, I know this is your key to Carla. Don't let her go. We all want selfies with her after we record Elvis and I. Don't let her go. You keep her here.
That's cheaper than Hebsy. You said it was $20.
I said it was $20.
Yeah.
I said that.
Hebsy's been making bank all day today. Are you kidding?
Yes.
He's like Polly Walnuts. A little light, guys. A little light.
He's been moving more product than Palma Pasta today. I've been watching.
So, serious, since we're in the home stretch, it takes a village. Like, these things don't just happen. I need Elvis to drive from North Oshawa to be my wingman.
Yeah,
You're
I don't know
here.
about that.
Thank you, Elvis.
Pleasure. Always happy to be here.
On a serious tip, I get serious once in a while, but I see there's like a homage, like a shrine for Palma Petrucci, because the namesake of Palma Pasta, Palma Petrucci, recently passed away. That's Anthony's mother.
Correct.
You know this, right?
Yes.
So, I was going to say shout out to Ridley Funeral Home, but that's not appropriate here. Come on, no. We love Palma Petrucci, but I want to say sincerely, no shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. Our condolences on the loss of your mother, Elvis.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, brother.
Thank you.
This might be your first time on the mic. Since
Shout
that
out
happened.
to Ridley Funeral Home for my mom. Yeah.
I would never say such a thing.
That's, well, my dad invented the saying,
Openly.
I believe.
I have
Correct?
it in the soundboard. I might dig it up here if you give me a
Mike invited me on the show to talk about the passing
you
of my
wanna hear it? I
father,
have it.
and that was the very first.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Shout out
My sincere condolences. Last time you were in my backyard, I was giving you sincere condolences. Shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. I was because your father had passed away, and you were very.
You're such an asshole.
So your father had. This is.
Who's laughing? Your dad died. Shout out to the funeral home.
So and
Sponsor.
again, my sincere condolences. And you were.
Can you really say sincere condolences after you just?
Well, that was
plugged
I mean, come on, it's been over a year. Like, you know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But
I'll listen to that over again. Yeah, so that was the birth of shout out to Ridley Funeral
That
Home
was the
after my
birth
dad
right
died.
there. I think
So
Tyler dug
I
up
feel
that
like
clip.
I could say it to my mom, right?
Well, I'm sorry, man.
She loved that episode. She listened.
Was she at FOTM?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, she listened.
But seriously, I try to be serious with this guy. I'm saying you're an orphan
We
now.
can't be.
I'm sorry, man.
We'll talk about it more on Festivus. How about that?
I'm sorry about
But I
this.
appreciate that. Thank you, Mike.
To my left, I said it takes a village. I just want to shout out a few people. So obviously, Elvis, you co-hosted with me. I want to thank Tyler for driving me. He's always helpful with the Hodge100.com. Everybody listen to Dave Hodge. The Broad Squad helped so much with getting these food vouchers to people so they could eat the Palma Pasta. And I love the fact Moose Grumpy ran straight to me to say, we're out of vouchers. It happened a couple of times.
She was out of breath.
And I promised the listenership, everybody at TMLX21 gets Palma Pasta. Nobody said capping it at 75 or 100. They said everybody.
Well,
and if it was 1,000 people, that's 1,000 free meals.
You also said Rob Butler would be here.
I
so
thought Rob Butler would be here as well.
Thanks a lot.
But I want to thank Al Grego, who not only is an award-winning podcaster, but he brought the speakers so we can be heard. Because when I go to Casa Loma with Jeho, nobody needs to hear us, so we don't even need speakers. But here you have a live audience. So thank you, Al Grego.
Thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure to be here. What an amazing turnout tonight.
And what did you do to get Lieve Fumka to be such an advocate that she made sure to plug your podcast when she was on the
Her
microphone?
check's in the mail. Don't worry. We take good care of her. Yeah.
And it's the produce stand.
The produce
Some people
stand,
say
yes.
produce.
Yes.
I say produce.
Yes, you do.
Pasta, not pasta.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm
Pasta,
learning.
it's
I'm
pasta.
learning here. Why did Moneris not sponsor Toronto Mike this quarter?
Wow. I've got some great news about Yes We Were Open
Wait
podcast.
for the Mike Richards show.
Season 10 of Yes We Were Open will feature Palma pasta.
Whoa!
I went to get a coffee over there, and I noticed it was a Moneris machine. I'm like, wait, this is new. Because there's no way in heck I didn't know about this and didn't ask you to be on the podcast before. And I asked Anthony, he said, yeah, I switched a few months ago. So
fantastic.
And then I said, will you come on the Yes We Were Open? And he said, yes.
I love Moneris.
We love
Thank
it. Listen,
you.
I joke with you because it's a funny moment to put you on the spot, and that's what I do on Toronto
Damn
Mike.
you,
Okay,
Mike.
but love the support I had for so many years from the wonderful organization that is Moneris. We love the fact you win all the podcast awards. There's none left for Mike Wilner and I.
None at all.
Okay, and all the other podcasters in the room.
Wilner's so upset. Look
He's
at him.
winning all the awards. There's none left for us here.
I can help Wilner win an award.
But I love the fact I can rely on you, even though I'm going to tell you a quick story. Last night I saw Ron James downtown, and I was taking the GO train with my wife, and I saw this crowd. I mentioned this to Olivier Fumka, but now you're on the mic. So they were all wearing jerseys that said Shore 69, and because I'm pretty smart, I was gifted, okay? I said to Monica, there must have been a Shoresy event.
You're definitely touched,
I
yes.
said, there must have been a Shoresy event. And then I said to myself, I'll bet you Al Grego's at that Shoresy event. Were you at that event last night?
Of course I was at the event. Come on, we're the unofficial podcast of Letterkenny and Shoresy.
2:30 p.m. on WhatsApp, I said, Al, what time will you be at Palma Pasta with the speakers? No reply. 10 p.m. last night, I get home from this event. Bumping this for Al. Then I texted you, no reply. I went to bed anxious that I wasn't going to have the speakers. What the heck, man?
What time did I actually finally text you?
Like 2:30 in the morning.
That's when I got home. I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well, this is to say thank you
Yes.
so much. Honestly, I couldn't do it without you.
I love doing it. I'm a big fan of the podcast and a big supporter of Toronto.
Still a big fan?
Yes, of course.
Why didn't you sponsor Toronto Mike?
Wow. Little inside baseball here, Mike. I don't sign the checks, personally.
You're not going anywhere, Carla Collins. I'm watching this woman like a hawk. So this is the moment. So is there anyone in this room who wants to say hi?
I want a communication update from
Okay,
the
you're in here.
canoodling couple.
Well, we'll
from Gabriel and Kristen.
Are they
I wanna know,
canoodling?
Are they
canoodling? So
communicating?
Canada Kev, is there anybody here who, honestly, if Al, I don't know if Hey Ref or YYZ Gord, oh, sorry, he wants me to call him YYZ Gord.
Zed.
What do you think?
What? Zed.
I agree, but
It's
he
Zed.
says YYZ Gord.
Zed.
I feel we should respect people by call them the names they want to be called. That's just how I roll, Elvis.
Well, that's bullshit.
Hello to Hamilton Mike, friend of the pod. You came all the way from the Hammer with your son, who was named after Hugh Dillon.
Correct.
Good to see you, buddy.
You too, man. It's great to be here. Fantastic event. You're right. I've been coming here, last 4
Of course I'm right.
Logistically, it's the only TMLX I can ever make it to, because coming from
Yeah,
the
you've
Hammer.
been to a bunch at Palma's Kitchen.
Yep. And again, thanks to Anthony Petrucci. Palma, fantastic. Mark Hebsher. Everyone should buy his book. I'm not a sports guy, and I bought.
Buy multiple copies.
I'm not a sports guy, and I bought his book because his storytelling, fantastic.
But don't people have to buy Hanukkah gifts and
Yes,
Christmas
there you
gifts?
go. Exactly.
Come on.
So come on. Like,
Did you buy a selfie from him?
yeah, it came with the book purchase.
I get the $20 for the Hebsy selfie. Okay.
And come on, a free stand-up set by Carla Collins. How much better can it get?
Oh my God.
That's fantastic.
Lucas, do you know the legend that is Hamilton Mike? Do you know who I'm talking to right here? Give him one down.
In a world of human wreckage.
He's a lead singer of Sponge.
Often I have musicians on the show.
Yeah,
You might know
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And I often have questions from Hamilton Mike. He's a big Canadian music fan like I am. So
I have one request.
What is it?
You see my favorite
Oh.
episode? Is there any
Strombo.
way you need to do an update with him? It's been
Yeah,
it's
but-
11 years, man.
Do you think I'm the one saying, no,
I know.
Strombo, don't fucking visit me again, okay?
There is one person that is saying that. What's
Oh.
his name? Marky?
George?
Whatever his name is?
Who are you talking about?
No, the guy that is in, that you know. He hates George. Marky. Mark.
Oh, Mark Weisblot.
Yeah, he
Oh,
hates.
jeez.
He hates George.
What's his issue?
See, Mark's not
And
here
Erica
today.
M. He hates Erica M. and George
Okay.
Strombolopoulos.
Considering how nice a guy George Strombo is,
Yeah, he hates
that says more about Mark than it does about George.
Is he here? He's not here.
Okay, so chat amongst yourself for 10 seconds.
All right. Monica's coming over, I think. Did your friends leave? Is Sponge getting back together? Are we going to see a reunion
see a
tour?
reverse?
It would be nice. I'd like to see that. Carla's going to go
What did
talk
Carla
to
say?
Hugh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay,
Last
This is-
call.
Carla's
Last
backing on my
call.
side.
Making Hugh's day
Put up
here.
your hand now or forever hold your peace.
Hugh's thoroughly embarrassed right now. Does
Last
not know what
call
to do.
Before I shut this down, is anyone in this room who wanted on the mic who didn't get on the mic? Last call. Morgan,
Morgan's coming over.
do you
I
want to
think.
finish us off by saying goodbye? Because your friends were supposed to come on the mic, and I see they're not here
They're
anymore.
gone.
All right, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Elvis. You guys are awesome.
Thank
like
you,
a
Lucas.
4-hour
Thank
show.
you, Lucas. Yeah,
Thank
we're
you,
wrapping
Mike.
up right now. Thank you to Hamilton, Mike. Last
Thanks,
call.
Lucas.
You sure YYZ Gord? Because I made some.
Zed.
You want to come on? Okay. Do a 2-minute Brian Gerstein, but go that way because there's cables here. Go that way. This is it. Final stretch here.
Brian
We're
Gerstein.
done. By the way, here's a fun fact. Mike Stafford wrote me yesterday to say I will be at TMLX.
Oh, yeah, he
21.
said he was going to be here.
It's the second TMLX in a row. He wrote me to say I will be there, and he didn't show up at. But
He's
I pulled,
with Rob Butler as well.
I pulled a clip of Joe Warmington on one of the last shows from John Oakley on 640, in which they talked about Stafford. I pulled that clip. I took the time. I pulled it. I was going to play it for Stafford and get his reaction. No Stafford.
I heard that show was so good that this is the only remaining recording of that show left.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
So, hello to YYZ Gord. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thank you. Had to come up to get you to pronounce it correctly another time.
I was
Thank
always
you.
pronouncing it correctly. Come on, I'm always saying YYZ Gord. But thank you for being here. Tom is here as well. Is he
He
here?
is not.
Why is Tom not here?
He was so offended by episode 1800
Yeah.
that he's not.
That's what I
listening
want to ask
any
you on our
more
way out.
episodes.
And I see J-Ho in the wings here. I made a crack that Sir Henry Pellet, who built Casa Loma, I made a crack that he had as much money as YYZ Gord. Like he had fuck you money. Then I said he could afford multiple Toms.
Yeah, that was where the problem started. Yes.
Wow. But you're joking, right? He's not really mad at me.
No, but he doesn't normally listen to the podcast, and we happen to be vacationing in Argentina, which maybe was a bit on point for your comment.
Right,
but,
because you travel the world. Like you're always somewhere exotic, and I think of you as a rich man.
I'm a comfortable person who puts all of his money to travel.
Okay, we got to talk after. You can sponsor Toronto Mike. But here, I want to say a man who did once sponsor Toronto Mike, Brian Gerstein, propertyinthesix.com. Brian, how are those new hips doing?
They're doing fantastic. Thanks for asking, Mike. I'm able to tie my shoelaces for the first time.
Did you meet? You met him before. Oh yeah, so
I get a round of applause for that. Look at that.
Okay,
In a long time.
Did you buy a copy of Hebsey's book?
Absolutely.
Did he sign it for you?
He did.
Did you get a selfie?
He did not. Actually, that's when we got.
Well, you got to pay $20 for that.
That's for me though. I take that cash. So I'm glad we're ending this way. A couple of guys who have been parts of the community for a very long time. Love this man, and I'm so glad you stopped dyeing your hair. It looks better this way.
I agree.
Okay, see? I know hair. Okay.
Shout out to Larissa, who's at D Squared Salon, Yonge and Eglinton. She does a great
Okay.
job.
I like it when we shout out our hairstylist. Okay. And on our way out, YYZ Gord, you and Tom are welcome at every TMLX event. And often
you.
I'll ask you, are you traveling this day? Like, I'll clear it with
Yeah,
you
you
first.
do. We appreciate that.
Because you're traveling a lot.
You did reschedule a few for us, and that's great.
So let the record show. I also rescheduled a recent TMLX event for Alan, who I'll just call Hey Ref. Are you here, Hey Ref? Yes, there he is. Okay. I recently rescheduled. It was landing on a Jewish holiday, and I moved it.
Good.
That's the kind of guy I am.
Good.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Shalom.
I knew you before the podcast.
You did.
Give it up to Elvis. Thank you, everybody, for coming to
There's no
TM
giving it up to Elvis. Stop.
Give it up to Elvis, everybody. We all love Elvis. TMLX 21. Big success.
Yeah, dude, this is amazing.
But enough about Carla.
I'm going to remember this for at least 2 hours.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm gonna make sure I recorded this, and then I'm gonna give you selfies for $15. $15 selfies on sale for the next hour. Thanks for being here. And that brings us to the end of our 1,809th show. Go to torontomike.com for all your Toronto Mike needs. Much love to all who made this possible. That's Retro Festive. Thanks again to Ty, the Christmas guy who gave us all gifts. Great Lakes Brewery, we got like 4 or 5 cases on our way here. Delicious fresh craft beer. I had a couple here. Palma Pasta, thanks for hosting. Thanks for feeding us. Nick Iones, kindling.ca, recyclemyelectronics.ca, Blue Sky Agency, and Ridley Funeral Home. See you all Monday. Okay, we're here for Morgan to say the final words on TMLX21. Right on that microphone. Just thank everybody for coming and say see you next time. Come on, right now.
Thank you for coming. See you next time.